Am I muted still? Could it be? Hello, Buster. How are you doing? How you doing? I don't know who's getting a resub. I imagine Jesus would. I've been delayed in responding to you on Discord. My apologies for that. I shall get round to it. I've just not been the best mood to go on full Discord conversations. It just doesn't do it for me. I'm sorry. But hello. How's it? How I'm in. Okay, I've had a fucking weird ass day. Wait, can you hear me? Okay, so because we're singing today, you know what would be good? It'd be good for me if I could stand up from my desk, and so I can use my diaphragm, and you know, fully, you know, do that kind of stuff because I'm gonna sing. So I have a very small desk. I need to get a new desk, honestly. I have a very small desk which does not support that. So I've got my computer stacked on top of boxes, so it can it can be at a higher level whilst I stand up, and I have my mic arm stretched out to its full length. It's like that one scene in Captain America 2 where he's like holding onto the helicopter and the building at the same time. It looks kind of like that. It's pretty awesome. Imagine that, but it's a mic arm. Anyway, we have this going on with us, and I'm basically facing the screen, but like it's slightly angled, so I don't know if the sound's going to be okay. Just let me know how we're sounding. I'll turn my diaphragm into a drying pan. I understood that reference. Much like how I understood the desire for jelly-filled donuts. We think people have, like, made jelly donuts to, like, rice balls after that? They probably have done, right? Yeah. Surely they must have done. Surely they must have. Nuh-uh. As in, nuh-uh to the donut thing, or nuh-uh to the sound thing? Also, I have a little lozenge thing in my mouth. So, I have this thing, they're called Vocal Zone. They're like throat pastils, right? They're like really, like, targeted towards, like singers and actors and such. Or not even that. If you're going to be in a job, if you've just been speaking a lot all day, which I do generally, yeah. Can't say I understood the reference when you just referenced Civil War. Ah, I see. Have you never watched the film? Well, no, not Civil War. It wasn't Civil War. It was Winter Soldier. That was it. Yeah. Winter Soldier. And that was a pretty good film. I can't remember a lot of it though, actually, now I think about it. Anyway, yeah. We're doing some singing today, so I've got everything prepped and stuff. But it's been a weird day, so I was like, yesterday, as I mentioned yesterday, I've been having some issues with the house, and I'm home alone right now because everyone in my house is gone, and it's awesome. And I'm like, well, hang on a second. No, the helicopter scene... No, the helicopter bit was from... Was it not from Winter Soldier? Was it from Winter Soldier, or was it from... No, I'm sure it was from Winter Soldier. Because you're... Wait, no, Winter Soldier's the one with all the Hydra agents. No, yeah, I am right. Yeah, fuck you. I am right. Am I enjoying the solitude? That's a question and a half. Well, to me, you didn't ask that, you just said I was, but I will debate that with you. For whilst it is nice to be alone, again, as I mentioned in the Discord, I was watching Signalis, a video documentary about Signalis last night, which is not a very good thing to do at night, because that game is creepy as fuck. And now I'm thinking, hang on, if I open this dark door, is there going to be something from Signalis in there? Some kind of cosmic horror. It was Civil War, really? I thought it was, no, well. Fair enough. I always thought that bit was from Winter Soldier. Guess I was wrong. I was going to say, like, yeah. So, yes, so... I was watching a video on Signal. It's very creepy. You owe me a big wet kiss on the cheek. How was that? My neck jolted there. My mouse tracking isn't the best either at the moment because of the way that my camera is angled, and also because of the way my face is. Hang on. Hang on a sec. I'm just going to double check something. One moment. I'll keep talking whilst we're doing this. That burst my eardrums. Let's go. That's the best kind of kiss. Well, the best kind of kiss is one with someone you love, I think. But I don't know what that feels like, so... Maybe that's just what the poets have been saying for several thousands of years, and they've been fucking liars about it. But hey, you can't blame someone for being a romantic about it all, can you? You can't blame anyone. Oh! Ooh, 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 ooh. I have a cool thing. Yes, okay. Now, I've been messing around with some stuff. So, yeah, now, if you could, now, actually, hang on, I'll do it myself. So, I'm messing around with some things, some settings. So now, rather than having to interrupt some stuff, you might notice that a redeem has slightly changed. It was a redeem to Clown Nose for, wait, where's it gone? Ah, here we go. Yeah. You might notice there's a redeem which has been changed called Clown Around, but you I lied, it used to be Clown Nose for 2 minutes. Well, you could Clown Around. Redeem it. I said redeem it. What the frick? Why did that happen? Oh, that's why. Well, let's try that again. Technical difficulties. These technical difficulties are sponsored by Hey, the official snack food of the Reindeer Games. Ah, okay, I messed up the settings up on this. Okay, well, you know what? That's okay. We can fix it now. So I was messing around some settings. I thought I had it set properly, but I guess not. Okay, let's try this again. Oh, okay. Is that right? Yeah. And then we go in here. Excellent. Okay. Let's try this again, folks, shall we? This time with feeling. Wait. Ba-dum-bum. I got a gig in Redacted on the 30th. Want to hang in Redacted? I don't know where these places are. I've never been to Redacted. I hope you have a good time in Redacted, though. Uno momento. Clown around. Okay, well, we can't do that yet. I don't know where Redacted is. On the 30th of November, you mean? I might be free then. I do have a holiday coming up. So my current job, it's very weird. It does holidays based on hours, so I got all the dates mixed up. I will actually be free on the 30th. Ooh, how delightful. Ooh. So mayhaps. Where's we hung out last? I see. So, I will be free on the 30th, from the looks of things. So, maybe that might not be a bad idea. We can talk about it later on. Well, I'd be up for it. I was thinking maybe getting a week off somewhere, so I was talking to a family member of mine and said, hey Elijah, maybe you could do with getting a week off somewhere, going away somewhere for some sun. And I'm like, whilst I very much appreciate that, dear family member, and it sounds like it would be very nice, I would also be doing that alone, which would be fucking miserable. Any power, any healing properties the sun may have would be ruined by my own loneliness. And so I will politely decline the offer, though maybe I will. I booked the following Monday off. Naruhodo. I see. Ah. Yeah, the pasta got stuck to my tooth. My tooths. Go to the markets? We could. Are they going to be open then? I hope so. Oh yeah, is the mic any good? And no, I was saying beforehand. No, I'd be up for doing that. November 30th would be a Sunday, correct? Ooh. Well, I suppose I should keep my belly empty then that day. Who did you go to see? I'm very curious. Like a cat, a curious cat. Satisfaction brought it back. You can't see me because I'm standing up. And you can only see my head and shoulders right now. I'm wiggling my hips at the moment. It feels nice to stand up, actually. Mark DeMarco, my friend Jordan and Mole. I remember you mentioning the name Mole before. I feel like I've met Jordan before. Or maybe I haven't. I can't remember now. Jordan and Mole does sound like the name of a musical duo, actually. Like Mumford and Sons, and then we have Jordan and Mole. I remember meeting him a very long time ago now, I guess it was, wasn't it? I can't remember what the context was. But yeah. Coming up next in Glastonbury, Jordan and Mole! It was back at Redacted. Oh, I see. Naruto. Well, memories are coming back to me now. In hazy memories. Yeah. Speaking of memory, I need to talk about this. I need to talk about Signalis, our place of study. Oh god, why did you say it like that? It made it sound like we're part of a cult. I mean, maybe it was a cult. Who knows? Signalis is a very creepy game. Or Alma Mater. How do you... Okay, Alma Mater, isn't it? That's how you pronounce that. Alma Mater. It's not Alma Mater, it's Alma Mater. Excellent. So I was watching a video about Signalis last night. It was really creepy. I posted about it a little bit in the Discord. Holy shit, I should not be watching scary videos, or videos like scary games at least. Right? I'm the kind of you mentioned how you've been watching Fear and Hunger videos, and the kind of person who'll never play a scary game, but will watch videos about them. The only thing I've really considered playing as a horror game is Evil Within. I've seen some gameplay that Evil Within's really cheesy. In like a fun way. It's a fun kind of cheesy. But yeah. It's interesting. But yeah, it's I don't know. I'll probably never play Signalis, but it's kind of like a cosmic horror clusterfuck as the game goes on, and it's really fucking creepy and weird. And it's like, oh no, oh dear, 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 dear. So yeah, I'm not too keen on it, but it was a really interesting. It looks like a really interesting game. Really handle horror in games. I'm really bad at it. I love scaring people, but I can't handle horror in games. PT turns into a blubbering mess. Oh yeah, no, I can't handle PT at all. I find it really cool how people have recreated the entirety of the game though. Isn't there a new Kojima game coming out, which is going to be like the spiritual sequel to PT? And it's like a horror game? I can't remember what it's called. I know it was announced a bit ago though. I got a new trailer recently. A couple months ago recently. I think it was last month actually. Anyway. But yeah, that was creepy. And like, damn, it's really cold in my... So yesterday, the reason I had to cancel stream yesterday was because I've been having a lot of boiler issues lately. And sometimes it's just often fixed itself. It was ice cold yesterday and my throat could not handle it. It was like, I don't know if you've ever had that when it gets really cold and your throat gets very sensitive. And so you can't sing or anything or talk much. I get like that a lot. So I'm like, you know what, if I sing, I'm probably going to last like maybe like 20-30 minutes at most. And then I will collapse into your aforementioned blubbering mess. Except I'll be crying at my own incompetence rather than the fear of a ghost standing behind me. Like in Scooby-Doo. Like, Zoink Scoob. It's Old Man McGrubbers. Old man? Is that what people call me? I'm like 35. But yes. Yeah. Signalis is a creepy game with a lot of interesting stuff going on in the game, and yeah, I'll never play it. It's cool to look at that. Cool to look at Fear and Hunger as well. I don't think Fear and Hunger is necessarily scary. I mean, okay, there's some like creepy stuff in Fear. It is a horror game, but it's one of those kind of horror games, more akin to like Bloodborne, right, where it's going to throw the horror straight into your face. That's the idea behind it. I'm going to turn my eye off. The idea is to throw the horror in your face and force you to face the horror, or flee, perhaps. But yeah, it's like, I will never play Fear and Hunger. Not because I think it's too scary. I think that game would frustrate me to no end. I don't think I have the patience for Fear and Hunger. Rather, not necessarily the patience. I just don't think... Well, actually, yeah. I don't think I had the patience for it. I don't like the idea of just... You gain knowledge, for sure, absolutely. But when it's all randomized anyway, I feel like... Or at least to an extent it's randomized. It's just going to frustrate me eventually, right? And there's a lot of random elements in the game. Like, yes, your attacks can just miss. And when the idea of, like, getting so far into the game and then your entire party gets killed because you missed one attack sounds so terrible to me. That sounds needlessly frustrating. And yeah, it's not something I particularly enjoy. So I'll probably never play Funger. Yeah, I'm moving around a lot, man. I should get like a standing desk, because it's nice to be able to move around and wiggle my hips and move my arms about. I feel so alive. I feel so alive. I feel so alive. It's time. It's just... Yeah. That's the ones I'm on about. Yeah. So you can sit on them, but you can also like stand up if you want to use them. Maybe I'll get a standing desk, a large standing desk. That sounds like it'd be really good to have. And then I can just like sing and stuff and record if I need to. I did some recordings yesterday though, at the very least, even though I wasn't able to stream and such. I did a couple of recordings and stuff for some little memes and shit. But yeah, hopefully that's something. But yeah, it was very annoying. I've been trying most of the morning to get my heater working, to get my boiler working again. There was no avail. However, for some reason the shower still had hot water, despite nothing else having hot water and the heater's not working. And eventually, after messing around, just resetting it a bunch of times, it just worked randomly. I heard like a big noise, and I'm like, the hell was that? I thought someone was knocking at the door. It was just like the pipes, I think. And then it was like, holy shit, I can feel warmth from the radiators now. And like, yeah, here I am. Dun, dun. I was going to have a look at my parameters on my model the other day, until I realized, oh, hang on, I fiddled around with these beforehand to try and get like a look which I enjoy, because you can like fiddle around with your parameters and stuff. When I initially got my model, it had this thing people call it like a head dance, where your hips move as your head moves, which was not something I liked. So I tried changing it myself, and like, hey, for some reason, the parameters in this aren't changing when I change this. So my model rigger changed it and then sent me a new copy of it. And I'm like, okay, this is working now. Thank you. But yeah, I realized, hang on a second. I actually changed the parameters on this a while ago. I didn't notice. I didn't remember. There's like, my model's a couple years old now. There's like some limits on the parameters I can do with it. It's kind of like something I probably should have done with them at the time if I'd known. But yeah. If anything, I feel like my model artist was a bit disinterested in it. I don't know. Maybe that's not. Maybe that's just my interpretation of it. Maybe they were just trying to do their job and like, oh yeah, yeah. I need to. I want to see if there's anything further I can adjust on the parameters for myself. Just to make it look a bit smoother. Granted, I think like camera tracking was also important. I don't have an iPhone, and iPhones are seen as like the industry standard for like face cam tracking on a VTuber model. And I could get a pre-owned iPhone potentially. I don't know what iPhone's recommended though. And even pre-owned iPhones are expensive though. I guess it might be not a bad idea to get one. Though we also don't know how to have the space to have it on a stand and such for it, which is a whole other thing. So yeah. But yeah. What was I gonna say then? Oh wait, hang on. What were we talking about? Hang on. So mentioned Signalis, mentioned getting my heater. Oh yeah, so that was it. The heaters randomly just came back on. And now I'm like, okay, we're in the game. And now my room's quite warm. But you know what? I'd rather be warm than hot, because it was ice cold throughout my entire house. So I'm like, okay, at least I can bundle up. But I'm more concerned about like damp and stuff coming in. You know, like you don't want damp and mold forming and stuff like that, right? It's a fairly old house. That's like going to be easy to happen, right? So I'm just like, I don't want that. So, it just kind of fixed itself though, which I thought it might do if it just left it for a while. And lo and behold, it did. Yeah. So here we are. And here we are again. Maybe I'll sing some Good Kid later on. If I get like tired from Epic, I'll be like, you know what? Let's swap to some other music, and maybe we can do some recommendations as well. That would be fun. Yeah. Any recommendations for the list? Well, I guess we can do it later on, can't we? Yeah. But I think me moving around so much doesn't help the tracking. Oh yeah, is my mic okay? I hope it is okay. I know I asked before, but I'm not exactly facing straight into the mic. I'll probably have to back up as well, like... Oh. Okay. The limiter is working on it fine. So it's not peaking too much. Alright, my brothers, now we'll be the one to slay. Okay. Did that sound too loud? Did that sound bad? I don't know if it could just cut off the sound. Peek at you as well, Busting Harvey. I was thinking about the other day, Legends ZA as a game. It looks perfectly fine, I think. Man, I think if Legends... The Battle System of Legends ZA is something I thought would have been cool in Pokemon like 20 years ago. Back when the GameCube days, I'm like, man, this would be cool if it was like this. And it took them 20 plus years and they finally got a battle system like that, and the game itself just looks perfectly okay. No, it's not the worst thing ever. It's not the best thing ever, though, by any means. But yeah, I think there's some fun to be had in it. I'm just kind of glad they're doing something different with the Legends games. Just like mixing up the formula a bit. I'm not chopping at the bit. No, yeah. I mean, I don't even have a Switch 1, never mind a Switch 2. Actually, it's on both, isn't it? The monetization of the game is egregious. I think everyone's aware of this, you know. Asking you to pay $20 on top of the original $60 base price of the game, or however much it costs. $80? I don't know. For DLC. With 2 Raichus, which look exactly like Pikachu, is rather sad. But yeah. You'd probably go for the DLC? Excluding older titles. What do you... Wait, I'm sorry, what do you mean? ZA, I mean... Oh, right, okay. I do want to say, a lot of the Mega Evolution... I don't know if you've seen them. No, Scarlet and Violet looks... Yeah. Sword and Shield, I think, is the worst looking game. Not in terms of just, like, graphics. I mean, it does look bad. But, like, just as a game, design-wise, it looks bad. I think there's some cool designed-looking cool, like, areas which look nice, but, which are, like, artistically nice. But overall, the game itself seems like a linear garbage fest. Scarlet and Violet look okay. They look whatever. One thing I was actually really interested in, like, picking up, the card game with Scarlet and Violet. And so the Pokemon card game is really interesting to me. I have tried and played the Pokemon card game. Sword and Shield looks hard. It looks so ass. My brother was so frustrated with the game constantly, and he'll still pay for it. And he's like, he sees no problem with it. And I'm like, why did you get that? I don't know. Maybe he just sees the joy in the world, and I do not. Maybe that's the thing. I'm not sure. But yeah, what was I gonna say? Yes. So I want to replay Black and White one day in Japanese for the immersion study. That's a good idea. I've been looking at a lot of Japanese VTuber clips, with like English, English VTuber clips with Japanese subtitles and stuff. And I've made like a YouTube folder called JP Study. So I'm like, okay, this is how they're translating this. Okay. I'm like, oh right, so this is what they're. I'm like, oh, that's really smart to do. I'm like, oh, hang on, this is like a good way to learn stuff. I really need to get active back into studying Japanese though, because I've really not done it for a little while, and it really not for quite a while even now, not a little, a long while, and it very much annoys me that I fell off with it. It'd be nice to do. Maybe I can do it on stream, and I'd be like, oh, Duolingo sucks. And yeah, I know, it might be fun to do a stream with Duolingo once or twice. I don't know, maybe not. There's some other things you can do. I heard there's a thing called the Moe way, which you need to look into. It's apparently using visual novels and stuff to like learn the language, which is pretty cool. Yeah. What was I going to say then? hang on, before we get into VTuber clips, because I want to talk about that. So, there's just something I want to talk about there. So yeah, Sword and Shield was just a bad designed game, I think. I think it's just terrible. It's a terrible looking game. Not just in graphics, just as a game, it does not look like a fun game to play. If anything, it's fun because it's Pokemon, and the general gameplay loop of Pokemon is always fun. It's just like a good addictive gameplay loop. That's why that's why you like Scarlet and Violet. No one likes Scarlet. I don't know if you, unless it's maybe your first Pokemon game, you don't like Scarlet and Violet because it's Scarlet and Violet. You like it because it's Pokemon. Now, if someone can say, I genuinely enjoy Scarlet and Violet on its own merit, I would be very interested to know what those merits are. I would. Again, I'll give it credit where it's due. It's got some cool designed areas. And, a lot of it obviously inspired by the UK. England is predominantly the region. And then I think it's Crown Tundra, the DLC. It's more based around Scotland and such. Yeah. It's not great. But... No, say Legend ZA. I don't know if you've seen all the Mega Evolutions. So first, interestingly, I feel like I've kind of grown off on a lot of the Mega Evolutions from back in the day when they came out in X and Y. I feel like I'm not as hyped about a lot of them anymore. I think there's still a lot of really cool designs from them, like Absol. Mega Absol's cool. I think a lot of them though are just kind of like, okay, they're fine. They're like, I'm kind of thinking, do they need to be a thing? I'm not sure. Sorry, I heard a noise then. Yeah, do they need to be a thing? I don't know. But they're not terrible. There's a lot of them are like just okay. Holy shit! I think a lot of the designs in X and Y, in ZA, are like not good. Listen, they're trying to be silly and funny with some. I think they're bad. Like, okay. Mega Starmie is like a love it or hate it design. Some people love it because it's just like a silly, yeah, it just got its legs longer and it acts more like a human. Other people hate it because it just got its legs longer and acts like a human. I'm in the latter half. I hate that thing. I think it's so boring and so dumb. But what is that? It's actually a really cool reference to the to an old alien sci-fi movie. You would know about it if you knew anything about characters. Yes, that's cool. It is not an obvious reference at all. It's a rather inobvious reference. Whilst I'm talking, I'm just going to see if this redeem works. Why does that come up? I still don't understand. Don't show again. Okay, I'm still not sure why that works. But yeah, I don't know. It's like, yeah, it's even if they look like ads, I don't know. I just don't like Mega Starmie. It's so boring looking. It's like, yes, I am. Okay. My big okay, something I've noticed with a lot of Pokemon is around Gen 7. I really struggle to see a lot. Okay. Pokemon's in an interesting place where for evolutions, they need to be both their own individual characters because they need to be marketable, but they also need to bridge gaps between. They need to bridge the way to new evolution, to new ideas. Right now, I'll take a lot of the Gen 7 starters. I think are really bad at this. Right, Sun and Moon, Gen 7. It's like, okay, let's have it. Litten. I hate Litten. I think Litten is a boring design. It is just a cat. Who cares, right? It's just, oh, look, another cat Pokemon. Who cares, right? Whatever. But it's fine. It's a fine design. It's just like a little red and black cat. Or black and red cat, rather. And its fur stands up when it blasts fire. That's cool, I guess. But, yeah, it's just a cat. Who cares? Torracat is a slightly larger cat. Like a teenage cat. It's got a cool little fire necklace on it now. And I think it's fine. It looks cool. I think a lot of you like Torracat's design the most of the entire line. I think it's a very cool looking design. Honestly, as far as like cat Pokemon go, it's fine. Then you have Incineroar. Now, Incineroar is not a bad design. He's a cool tiger man. That's kind of cool. As an evolution to Torracat, I don't think it works because there's no logical step. He was a cat, then he evolved to a slightly larger tiger panther thing. which makes sense, right? And he has this cool flaming necklace on it. Oh, that's cool. So it's going to be like a magic thing then. And then he evolves into a wrestler. Huh? What? There's no logical step there. And it's like, well, actually, he's based on the old comic manga hero, Tiger Man. Yes, I get that. So is that fucking guy from Tekken, King. I forgot his name. King is based on him as well. He's a very popular figure in a lot of Japanese wrestling media. What I don't understand is why Torracat evolves into a tiger wrestler. There has been nothing to indicate that he would be a tiger wrestler. Also, it's very evident they just wanted another firefighting type, but new people get pissed off about it, so they made it Fire Dark instead. Like, yeah, he's a heel wrestler. Oh, he's a bad guy. Oh, that guy, he's a bad guy. Oh, he's a bad one. Oh, he's gonna beat the Undertaker. Actually, I think the Undertaker was the heel. Anyway, he's a bad guy though. He's gonna be a bad one then Incineroar. And yeah, I think Incineroar's design is fine. I just don't understand the logical step made from Torracat to Incineroar, which is why I don't like it. I think it could have been a completely different design. In the same way, Poplio starts off as this little circus seal, right? And like, oh, that's a cool design. It like makes bubbles which it can bounce around on its nose like a performing seal. That's cool. Then it evolves into Brionne, and then that evolves into, what's it called? Primarina? Yeah, Primarina. Now, Primarina is meant to like an opera singer. Brionne, I don't know what it's meant to be. It's just like a very girlish, frilly, cute seal thing, which a lot of people don't like because it looks too girlish. But some people do like it. I don't know. I don't really care if it's designed personally. I just think it looks kind of weird. I don't understand why a circus clown turns into like an opera singer. And I don't think Brionne does a good enough job of like explaining that transition to me. Like, do you understand what I'm saying here? Are you picking up what I'm putting down? I don't get the logical steps here. Right? It doesn't make sense to me. And I feel like maybe they are ultimately designs which feel like they're trying to be their own characters more than make a logical step. You just don't understand it, and that's okay. You don't understand that I'm going to fuck your asshole, Buster Harvey, until it bleeds. And then you're going to be like, oh no, not my butthole. Oh no, it's so hurting. Oh no. And then I'm going to be like, yes, that's what you get for having different opinions to me. Exactly. Youch. I think Decidueye as well. I understand there's like actually, again, Decidueye design, I don't dislike it. I understand there's also a lot of really interesting little tidbits in Decidueye's design. Why is it evolved from... What's it going on? It's Rowlet and then the middle one, whose name I can't remember. Why does it evolve from them? Rowlet looks like it's a little tiny owl creature with a bow tie made of leaves, and like, oh, and then it's like goes into a slightly taller owl with leaves and a mustache, no mustache and a bow tie. It's going to be some kind of like owl butler or something like that. That's a cool idea, like an owl butler. Okay, I can see this going all the way through. Or maybe it had some like a cane or something. And be like, yes, I'm going to be like an owl showman. Haha. And Window has like weird owl knives. Like, okay, maybe it's like an assassin butler or something when in the second form. And then it evolves into Robin Hood with a hoodie. Like, the bow tie goes away. Instead, it's got a cowl on, a leaf cowl, which it has hoodie drawstrings on. Like, when you pet it in game, it can pull the drawstrings to hide its face if it does something you don't like. And it's like, okay. And then it has a Robin Hood style bow on its own body, which is kind of cool, but it's like, why? Also, now it's a ghost type? You were grass flying before. What happened? I don't understand. Why are you a ghost type now? Do you see what I'm saying here? There's nothing in the design language of the Pokemon there, which says, yes, this is why this thing becomes this thing, and this thing becomes this thing. Now, I'm not saying it's an easy thing to do. If you look at a lot of like other monster catching games, many of them fall into this trap of like, oh, this is just the middle form, and it's just like a slightly larger thing than the first one, and they're boring and no one remembers them. From what little I played of not Palworld, of Koromon fell into that trap a lot. Why does a lizard Charmeleon evolve into a dragon? Okay, number one, I fucking love Charmeleon. I think Charmeleon's cooler than Charizard. Controversial take, maybe. I like Charmeleon more than Charizard. I think it's a logical step. It's a lizard going into a larger lizard, and then a dragon is a lizard with wings. Right? That makes sense. Right? There is a logical step there. Right? I don't think it's you're not like reaching out at strings, suddenly gains wings. Like, oh my god, you're being such a cunt for no fucking reason. It's like not a stretch to think, okay, yeah, if you want like a dragon, yeah, that's fine. I remember like Yu-Gi-Oh! There's a deck of cards and there's an archetype called Evolsaur, which are like dragons, and is it Evolsaur and Evoltile? They're like dinosaurs and reptiles, and their final forms are called I think they're called Evolgon or something. Okay, what their final form's called? Anyway, they're like a series of reptiles and dinosaurs which become dragons, and they're really cool. I don't think Devil's Advocate, I don't really care. Okay. Well, Torracat does his stand up, and it becomes a wrestler. It has this weird flame necklace. And like, okay, what's this going to be some mystical stuff? No, it becomes a fucking wrestler. That flaming necklace it had becomes a fucking like championship belt. For no reason. Why? I don't understand it. Make it make sense. Anyway, again, if you look at something like Koromon, I think Koromon does a very poor job of like making middle stage evolutions, or like making through fares or Pokemon where it's like, yes, this makes sense as a Pokemon, as a creature in itself, and is its own character. It's character design at the end of the day. It makes sense its own character, but it's also like a through line for the evolutions. And a lot of them are just like, no, this is just this guy, the first guy, but slightly bigger. Okay. And it's like, whatever, dude. They're completely immemorable. It's not complete until then. But the thing is, no, that's not it. Because Pokemon is a franchise trying to market all its characters. All these designs need to be complete designs in themselves. Now, not to say that there can't be a through line which leads to a punchline. Vigoroth, the slacking, like, okay, what's the first form called? It's Vigoroth and Slacking. There's a first one, Slackoth. Yeah, Slackoth to Vigoroth to Slacking is this like weird joke. All about like, you start off lazy, you get like older and you get like determined, and then you're like, whatever, I'll just give up. And you give up again. Then again, I just straight up don't like some for the exact same reasons as what I'm saying, or as what you're saying. Like, if you have a theme, stick to the theme. Or if you're introducing a new theme, it needs to be like interesting. Well, Sobble's line is fucking disgusting. They are so ugly. Okay, first off, the middle evolution, I think called Drizzile, I think it's called. Ugly Pokemon. Like, it has this like really nice color scheme at first, like pale blues and yellows. And then it becomes like, gets like, it replaces the yellows of like, Sobble replaces the yellows with like purple and lime green. What? And then in the next evolution, it's got rid of that color scheme, and it goes back to the pale blues and yellow, and it's like, why did you turn lime green? That's like a shiny color at most. So like, it's something where it's like, I think it's like, okay, with the Incineroar line, it's like, not even the Pokedex's entries for it, like, show there's any kind of meaningful through line for it. It's just like, yeah, we're cats with fire. And then suddenly it's a wrestler. I would argue it is a dramatic leap. Not because they all are all tigers, yes. But there's also nothing to discern why a tiger suddenly becomes a wrestler, and except for it's a reference to this old manga. Why is that a reference in this character design? I don't understand when it's not been any relevance to it at all throughout the entire process so far. It doesn't make sense. Drizzile is just a bad design. It's an ugly design. It's an ugly design. The color scheme makes no sense for it. It's an ugly looking color scheme. And then Inteleon is meant to be like James Bond, I guess. I guess they're like, oh, we're doing the England game, the UK game. We're going to make all of them UK themed. So we'll make the rabbit, which is football, and we'll do the rock star gorilla, and he's gonna look like he's got like the big long curly hair, like he's from a big rock band. And then we'll have the James Bond chameleon, I guess. And Inteleon looks fucking disgusting. It's so thinly lanky. I did see a fan art of it, but back when they got leaked, when the entire Pokédex got leaked just before, in like the weeks before the game came out, I did see like one fan art which had it on all fours sticking to a wall, and I'm like, oh my god, Inteleon looks good when it's on all fours. When it's standing up with like trying to look all sexy, it does not look good. It looks terrible. It's too anthropomorphic and it looks so disgusting. And it's like its proportions are really weird. Like it's got super long legs and like really thin tiny arms. Ugh, it's so weird. And yeah, if it was on all fours, it looks way better. Grookey's the best, but Grookey, I think he's just a monkey. He's just a monkey, right? I thought of the 3 starred, I thought Sobble was the best design because he's kind of funny. He's like a weird chameleon. But like his camouflage, he blends in with water. And like, okay, I see what they're going for here. Where it's like, yes, he's like a stealth lizard who becomes like a secret agent, I guess. Is that what they're going for? But then why make Sobble cry? Well, they made Sobble's thing that he cries a lot because he's his own character there. That's a trait unique to him as a character. I think he's whatever. I don't like his color scheme. Okay, I don't. I think it's a bold choice to make like a Firestarter predominantly white as a color. You know, his main color scheme is white with orange and red highlights, which I think is a bold choice. I don't particularly like it on a starter, and I can't really say why. Just not what I'm particularly fond of. I can't remember them. Also, I think the name Scorbunny sucks. I think Scorbunny is a bad name. I get it. It's like Scorch and Bunny and Scores and Score a Goal. I just think it's a terrible name. Maybe Scorbunny would have been better. Just like something which rolls off the tongue more. Scorbunny does not roll off at all. I don't know what the Japanese name is, but I just don't think it's a good name. I guess something can be white hot. I guess, yeah. And also just like a white rabbit, maybe. But you know, it's like, it's just, we've already had a few rabbit Pokemon at this point as well, you know, like Bunnelby and Diggersby, and before that there was Buneary and Lopunny. And yeah, I'm like, okay, I guess his color scheme stands out compared to them. But I just think white as a primary color is not amazing. Cinderace is, I don't know what his hat is. Is he wearing a hat? It looks like a hat. I don't really have a problem with Cinderace's design, but I don't love it. Right? He's just like a football thing, and he has like big puffy shorts. I'm like, okay. I think white with red accents looks really good, to be fair. That's fine. I don't have a problem with his design entirely. I just don't know if it works for a starter when it's like, yeah, my theme is fire. And I'm like, I feel like he would have worked better in that color scheme as like a wild Pokemon you can capture. You know what I'm saying? Again, this is like a really weird thing, which is completely subjective. I guess a lot of this is all subjective though, because it's about character design and what constitutes good character design. But yeah, I don't know. I think Scorbunny's okay. If anything, I just have a problem with his English name. I think his English name is fucking terrible because it doesn't roll off the tongue well at all. It's not even a good pun at all. It's just really, it's not good word. It's not clever wordplay. It's not. It's just bad. It's all quite terrible. The middle one, I think it's Raboot. I don't dislike his design. I think it's very forgettable. Considering I didn't bring him up until just now, I think it goes to show he's not the most memorable. I don't hear anyone talk about Raboot being like their favorite Pokemon. I'm sure some people love that guy, and he turns into like a weird lop-ear bunny, which is an interesting choice. But yeah, I think he's just okay. He goes into like a full sports jersey, I guess is the idea. He's like all in black. Kind of like, he looks more like a ninja than a sports star, I guess, if I'm being honest. That's probably like my biggest gripe with him. Other than that, I think he's like, whatever. He's okay. He's just a guy. He's certainly his own character. And I think he's like fine as a midway point, but I just think his design as a whole is just not the strongest. It was the first time I felt like I really disliked new Pokemon designs in general. Like, I think there's some genuinely I think there's some genuinely interesting designs in Gen 8. Like, Phalanx. Okay, when I first saw Phalanx from the leaks, I'm like, why is this caterpillar thing a fighting type? I don't understand. This is a bug type. They're like, oh, it's because it's not a caterpillar. It's like 5 little goobers in a line. Or 6, how many they are. It's like 6 little guys in a line. You don't like Phalanx? I think Phalanx is so fucking funny. I really like Phalanx. I think it's just a silly thing. And I like the new Mega Evolution is cool. I think like the idea they combine together into one giant giant warrior. I think it's really funny. Yeah, no, I think it's a cool design. Though I guess I understand why you might not like it. They had these like fossil Pokemon, and I hated all of them when I first saw them. I guess this is one of those things where their designs aren't very good, but it's the idea behind the context behind those designs is important to understand why they are the way they look. All the fossil Pokemon in the game, they all look weird and fucked up, and it's because they're all mismatched fossils. This scientist who I think English is called Dr. Careless, like careless, is probably not qualified for their field, and they've spliced these fucking fossils together, completely not understanding how fossils go together, and she's developed these horrifying hybrid creatures which never existed in history, but exist now. I do fuck with the Apple Dragon thing. I saw a lot of people liking it, the Apple Dragon. Was it Appleton? And then he evolved. I don't know what they're all called. I like the one which is like an apple pie, and it has like strips. It has like baked strips on its body, which it can like peel off and like feed to people, and they'll grow back eventually. I think that's pretty fun. The Apple Dragon, he's fine. I don't have an issue with it. I think it's a funny idea. Like it's like a worm inside. It's the worm inside the dragon, but the worm is WYRM. It's a worm in an apple. That's a funny idea. That's clever. It's clever play. I like that. It's a worm in an apple. Yeah, I think it's a funny idea. But I don't know. I don't love it. I know they made like the Dynamax forms in there as well. And I hated the Dynamax forms because both the Dynamax forms for the evolutions of it looked the same, which has sucked. I like Storm. Yeah, I think it's okay. The reason why I don't like Stormy's Mega. Okay, number one, I think it is a lazy design, right? You just made its legs longer. Awesome, great stuff. That's not interesting at all. I don't see Starmie as a silly Pokemon. I don't think Starmie is a silly Pokemon at all. It's never been characterized like that for me as a silly Pokemon. Like, if you want to, oh yeah, it's an alien invader now. It's like, okay. Cool, I guess. What do you want to say? Like, there's nothing. I don't know. I guess it means like a yeah, it's trying to blend in with humanity now, but it's like, surely they could have done, if you want to do like an alien space theme with it, make it be weird. I think like they could have done more of like yeah, it's summoned its fleet or something. I don't know. I think the best designs have been a lot of the regional variants have been really fun. Like the Galarian Weezing is really funny. Because the thing is, I think as well, those can work to have like either cooler variants or funnier variants, because it's like, it's that Pokemon in a completely different context. So I think like Galarian Weezing works really well. It was X and Y which started, wasn't it? And like some of them are fine, like Rattata and Raticate as these like fat mafioso kind of guys. And like, yeah, they're like a food mafia. That's a really fun way to push the Rattata idea of like, and it's like, oh, actually, Raticate are like a good sign, or a symbol of like good signs in Alola, in kitchens and stuff, because you might think, oh, they're a pest, they're rats, right? They're rat monsters, right? They're a pest. But Raticate are like gourmands, and they're very picky about their food. They only eat the finest quality food. And it's like, oh, it's actually a good sign if your restaurant is being targeted by Raticates and Rattata, because it means that it's seen as a place of fine eating. You didn't like the Goblin? The pink thing, Impidimp. Yeah, that he's whatever. I think the middle form of him I hate. He's like trying too hard to be like a midway point, to the point he just fails and looks ugly. Again, a lot of this is going to be subjective, right? But I think there's character design isn't easy, especially when they're like, I don't like Pokemon having their part incorporated into their designs. You don't having their personalities incorporated into the designs. What do you mean? I think the design has to be full of personality, doesn't it? A character design should have a strong character design should be able to show off some personality, I think. I think that's a baseline for personality in strong character design, right? Imagine if, like... Oh, it shows that is a typo. I was going to say, imagine if, like, but it should still maintain a form of neutrality. I don't know, I mean, imagine if, like... Okay, let's take a more sentient character. Imagine if, like, Naked Snake in Metal Gear didn't look the way he did. Imagine I don't know. How do you change Snake's design to make him look completely different? I don't know. You change it. You, like, make him a lot younger. Like, he looks baby-faced. He would be a very different looking character. Imagine Snake looks baby-faced, but still is the same thing. It does all the same stuff. It would look weird. It's a species of creature, though. Okay, I understand that. Yeah, like, it's like... So does... I can understand the idea of, like, oh wait, hang on, does everything in this species act like this then? I can understand that. I guess it is, they are monsters, right? And they all kind of behave in this kind of way. And that's fine, I feel like. And I think it's kind of interesting to have a different contrast between that. I get that they have a proclivity towards a certain behavior. Well, that's interesting for Digimon as well, actually, because Digimon has this kind of thing of the attributes of virus, vaccine, and data, which are kind of like their innate proclivities to certain things. Essentially, like, virus types are more of like an invasive kind of thing, data are more neutral, and vaccine are more pervasive? Like, preservative, I guess. Like, they'll preserve an area. Viruses will invade an area, and data will be neutral about it all. And that's just broad terms, invading an area. So it's just their general proclivities, as you said. And Digimon are very interesting, because Digimon are sentient beings. They're not like Pokemon at all. Or Pokemon have, like, they're like, as in, like, they're fully functioning, right? Like, a lot of Digimon are like the levels of humans in terms of intelligence, right? They have their own, they can speak human language. They often have societies in their own world, which they live in. Yeah, they're their own people, right? And because of that, they're not all the same. You know, virus types are generally bad guys in Digimon. Virus attribute Digimon are generally bad guys. Not always, though. They don't always need to be. You might have a Digimon which is a virus type, and it's like, oh, this guy's bad, but then there might be his like cousin. His cousin might be like the nicest guy ever. You don't know. A classic example, and even that many Digimon have incorporated into their lore that, like, yes, they are this attribute, but they don't fall into any of the behavioral traits of it. A classic example is Gallantmon, known as Dukemon in Japanese. Gallantmon is the final evolution of Guilmon, and he's this, like, big holy knight with, like, red dragon armor on. He's awesome looking. You've probably seen him, but and he is a virus attribute. But in most media he's shown as this, like, absolute paragon of good and virtue. Even when he's a villain, he's like he's very honorable. Yeah, there's like one or two cases where he has been a villain in the series, and he's been very honorable about it. He's not been like yes, I'm gonna kill you all. I'm evil. I'm virus. No, he's very honorable, and like, I think it's in Digimon X Evolution. It was a film which I remember watching years ago. I've not watched it in ages, but yeah, apparently it's not that good. I can't remember it very well. But apparently from Gallantmon's in that, and he's with this group called the Royal Knights, who are basically on this, like, Digimon, like, genocide mission to try and wipe out all the Digimon under orders of the server god Yggdrasil. And he's, like, the only one who's like, hey, maybe we shouldn't do this. Maybe this is a bad idea. Maybe do you really not see any issue? He talks to Omnimon, the leader, and like, do you really not see any issue with wiping out all life just because we're told to do that? Does that really not do anything to you? Like, hey man, we do what we're told. That's our job. We're the Royal Knights. We do what we're told. Yeah, but surely, hey, we do what we're told. And eventually he dies and then gets brought back to life. And he's like, yeah, see, we need to stop Yggdrasil because you get it. Anyway, I don't think there's anything wrong though with personality. Digimon Nuremberg? Well, so let's say that'd be great. By the end of that, I don't think there's enough Digimon left to trial. Yeah, it's like, what was I gonna say? Yeah, I don't think there's anything wrong with characters having their personality put into the design. I think that's a good design. I think that's good. I think it's a good thing to do. I think as a player, it's your prerogative if you want to put other character traits on them. You might have a Zangoose. Zangoose looks like a grumpy, mean guy, and he is. But you might have a Zangoose who's like the friendliest little guy in the world. I think that's awesome. Which I mean very well. Oh, that's a shame. I guess I win by default then, because you can't articulate yourself. Haha. No, but I think I do get it, right? I think I understand what you're saying a bit. Yeah, like, there's an inclination for certain creatures out of the way, but you don't want that to be their entire personality. Is that it? Is that what you're saying? Maybe? Oh, good night. I was fiddling with my cord. There's no other way Inteleon can be when I look at it. Yeah. Well, then that's what I said. Fan interpretation would be good. I saw a fan image when it came out, which had it on all fours. I'm like, oh, this looks way better when it's on all fours, when it doesn't look human. Inteleon works way better when it's more lizard-like than humanoid. Lacking the animal. Yeah, no. I don't think anyone likes Inteleon, and it's a bad design. It's so ugly. Yeah. It's like, yes, I'm a sexy spy. Sexy spy man. I'm James Bond. I'm like, no, you're just a fucking weird lizard. With a Kurt Connor, settle down. Yeah, I love like the more monstrous designs in Pokemon. I feel like they're not as common nowadays, but I think like the monstrous designs are really cool. I should say, I think there are some cool designs in Legends ZA for Megas. But yeah. Before you go, I have one thing to say. I have a really funny thing. So I was watching some clips earlier on of VTubing clips. I'm like, oh, this might be good to practice stuff. And I don't know if you've ever heard of like okay, there's a Madtown, it's called. Okay, so like you'll have like Grand Theft Auto 5 RP servers, right? And a lot of streamers will have these big events where they'll have like temporary RP servers going on, where like people join, and there'll be like a several week, maybe several month long event where people go in them and explore and do things and just like RP roleplay and do them on stream and stuff. There's a really popular one in Japan called Madtown, and I was watching I've been watching clips of it, because I think I want to say it was like earlier this week it finished, or maybe ended last week. Anyway, it finished fairly recently. One of the excuse me, one of the funniest things that happened in it. So there's a guy called Yukoku Robero. He's a streamer. He's from the VTubing group Hollow Stars. It relates to Hollow Live. They're like the male branch. It's okay if you've never heard of them. Many people haven't, unfortunately. But he's very Robero. Yukoku Robero is very, very funny. He's very good at talking, and he can talk forever. He's very personable, very well liked. And basically, there was this person who was new. I think her name was Emmy or something like that. I can't remember her name now. But anyway, she was new to these kind of servers, had never had any experience with it, and Robert had basically took her under her wing, and was like looking after her, right, and over the course of the event, because she was very socially anxious. Like when they first met her, she was just saying hello in front of this big supermarket to herself, just trying to practice greeting people. It was very funny, very cute, but yeah, she's just a very socially anxious person, so he just kind of took her under her wing and helped her out. But what was funny was that, so there's this event happened where these guys, like, you know what, we're going to commit some crimes, but to do this, we're going to go undercover as NPCs. So what one of them did was they hijacked this bus. They went to found a bus, hijacked it, and there's a bunch of people inside, and they're all like, oh no, it's a hijacking. They're all cowering down. And this, was it Annie or Emmy? I can't remember. I think it's Annie. Anyway, she was like, walking in the street, and like the bus kind of stopped near her by accident, and she's like, oh, a bus, and she went to the bus. I was like, oh, can I get on the bus? It's like, the guy who hijacked the bus, like, oh shit, he let her on the bus just to like keep up the facade that it was an NPC. I was like, oh, cool. And she sat down on the bus like, oh right, I'm gonna think you can just pin the point on your map you want to go to. And he did that, and she did that, and he drove to that point, and like, oh, this is really cool. A cool NPC boss. I didn't know this was a thing. And she got off the bus, and then she went to Robert. Hey, Robert, nice to see you, man. It's like, oh, hey, nice to see you. How you doing? And it's like, yeah, I just got on this weird bus. And like, what? Yeah, you know, like an NPC bus. And like, oh, I don't know if there are any NPC buses in the game. Really? Oh, I just got on the bus. It was pretty weird. Like, everyone was huddled down on the ground. It's like, everyone was huddled down on a bus. Like, yeah, it was kind of weird. And like, are you sure it wasn't like robbed? Like, I don't know. No one made any sound on the bus. There was no noise or anything. Like, huh, like, oh, there's the bus again. And like, they go and they go to the bus, and they're like, hey, can we get on the bus? And they get on the bus, and the bus driver's going like, where are we going? I don't know. I guess it's like a mystery tour bus. And all this time, the driver is not saying anything. And I'm like, what's this guy's perspective? On his end, I looked up a clip of his end afterwards, and it's like, he's on like personal, private, personal comms and stuff with his other teammates. And they're like, dude, people have got on the bus. People have got on the bus, and they're not leaving. I'm like, what do you mean people have got on the bus? Like, yeah, Rob Arrow and Emmy have got on the bus, and they're just like talking, and it's like they're saying it's like a mystery bus, and and they're trying to. Rob Arrow's like, this can't be an NPC. Like, and he's driving really well. He's keeping in the lines and everything, and he's like driving into the bus stops and stuff, and it's going really well. He's driving like an NPC, but is it? Can't surely. And he asked the question, and eventually the bus driver honks in response, like, oh, I see you can respond. And it's like okay, yeah. It just keeps going where they keep asking the bus driver questions, and it's just responding through honks. It's so fucking funny. And again, as I mentioned, Rob Arrow cannot shut up, and he keeps talking. He keeps going on, and him and Annie just keep talking and talking and talking and talking. It's so funny. And it's like, this is meant to commit crimes, and they can't do that because they got this tour guide stuff going on now. It's like, and Rob Eric is like, yeah, it's an NPC mystery tour guide. And he's like, yeah, surely it's an NPC. It's like, no, it's not a player. It's like a highly advanced AI which responds to our voice messages. Surely that's what it is. It's really funny thing is like the tour guide, the guy in the bus is just like rolling with it. Yeah, this is so funny that they just keep going with it. And yeah, what happens eventually is that they get to this like convenience store thing where the bus driver's mates are doing a robbery. And like the police come and they're like, hey, what's going on here? And Rob Ayers like, oh yeah, we're on a mystery tour. Like, what? Yeah, it's on a mystery. You're not being held hostage. No. They were on a mystery. We're on an NPC mystery bus tour. Do you want to join us? They're like, I'll pass for now. And like, so nothing would happen if I kill the bus driver. And like, oh, I mean, I'd ask you would not do that because it's so fucking funny, and it just keeps going on and on and on. And like, then meanwhile, in the bank, in the convenience store, this robbery is going on. And then, like, one of Roberto's friends, she comes on, she's like, oh, hi, Roberto. Like, oh, hi. I can't remember her name. I think it's Rena or something like that. I can't remember her name. But he's like, oh, hey, we're on a mystery tour bus ride. Do you want to come along? And it's like, what? And like, yeah, mystery tour. Oh, well, that's just, it explains, oh, that sounds kind of fun. Sure, I'll get on for a bit. And she gets on for like a little bit with it and joins them. It's like, he's just like, you know, with all three of us here, we could just talk forever. And it just keeps going back, and this goes on for ages until they eventually get dropped off at an amusement park, and that's the end of the tour, right? It went on for like, I think around 2.5 hours. I did not watch the whole thing because my Japanese is not gonna. I watched like clips of it in English and then watched some Japanese clips of it with some like subtitles to help follow along with it. But like, holy shit, it was him and is her name Annie? I can't remember. Let me double check actually. I think it's Annie. It's him and her just like talking for like 2.5 hours, just sitting on this bus in GTA. It's just so fucking funny. And again, the bus driver only responds with honks. He's just like, yep, honk for honk. 2 honks is yes, 1 honk is no, if I remember correctly. But yeah. They just keep going. It's really, really funny. What was it? What was her name? Was it? I think it was Annie. Annie, yeah, E-N-I, Annie. Yeah. But yeah, it's really, really fucking funny. Also funny, so Annie's like a VTuber. She debuted back in July as part of this company called Neoporte. They're like a Japanese company. And she ended up making friends with this really famous voice actor who's also does like streaming and stuff on the side. But she ended up making friends then at large because she didn't know who he was. Like he was saying, yeah, a lot of people, they kind of forged over like not being able to make friends because like, she's like, yeah, I'm socially anxious as hell. Like I'm really struggling to talk to people. Like, yeah, I'm struggling to talk to people as well. But that's because he's a celebrity and everyone's kind of nervous to talk to him. Like, he's been in some big stuff. He's been, like, Demon Slayer and stuff like that. Kimetsu no Yaiba. And stuff like that. And he was I believe he was 9S. It's a Japanese actor for 9S from Nier. So yeah, he's this big name Seiyu. And everyone kind of, a lot of people know who he is. And it's like, and she doesn't know. So she kind of befriends him because they're kind of just through ignorance. It's really cute. Anyway, yeah. With that being said, I think it's about time we actually put some sing in our song, if you know what I'm singing along. Does that make sense? I hope so. Bum 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 bum. Dun dun dun. Bum 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 bum. Oh. Un momento, friendos. Bum 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 bum. Excuse me. Oh dear. Oh my, there's several mics to choose from. Let's go with this one. Yeah, that'll do. Ba-da-ba-dum, ba-da-ba-bum. Anyway, seeing the flip side? No worries. You don't want to stay for one song? One song at the very least? Yeah. It's okay if you don't. I'll just, think that you hate me. That's fine. I hate myself as well. So, you'll just have to feel terribly bad about that. Not the guilt trip. Okay. Hang on. Let's prep. Let's prep our bowls and bowls our prep. Hup, hup. Ohayo, ohayo. Ohayo. Is the reverb okay? Too much? Too little? I think maybe it's fine. Let's move the microphone a bit. Yeah. Okay, let's go with this then. We're just going to see how this goes, and let's just practice a few songs. I might get some extra water in a bit, but we're fine for now. Let's just start with the first song then. This is The Boy and the Horse. Yeah. This is the Horse and the Infant, rather. I always get their name wrong. Horse and the Infant. Okay, let's just go then. See how it goes. Alright, my brothers, listen closely. Tonight we make the Trojans pay. 10 years of war, they killed us slowly. But now we'll be the ones who slay. Think of your wives and your children. Your families wonder where you've been. You're growing old and yet they're still here. Do what I say and you'll see them again. Diomedes will lead the charge. Agamemnon will flank the guards. Menelaus will let our mates through the gate to take the whole city at large. Chrysa will chase any ambush attacks and little Ajax will stay back. Nestor, secure Helen and protect her. Neo, avenge your father, kill the brothers of Hector. Find that inner strength now. Use that well of pride. Fight through every pain now. Ask yourself inside, what do you live for? What do you try for? What do you wish for? What do you fight for? Penelope, Penelope and Telemachus. I fight for us. I fight for us. Penelope. Telemachus. I'm on my way. Attack! And then we have a sequence of battle. It's awesome. We fight. What was that? A vision of what is to come cannot be outrun, can only be dealt with right here and now. Tell me how, I don't think you're ready. A mission to kill someone's son, a foe who won't run, unlike anyone you have faced before. Say no more, I know that I'm ready, I don't think... It's just an infant, it's just a boy. What sort of imminent threat does he pose that I cannot avoid? This is the son of none other than Troy's very own Prince Hector. Know that he will grow from a boy to an avenger, one filled with rage as you're consumed by age. If you don't end him now, you'll have no one left to save. You can say goodbye to. You can say goodbye to. I could raise him as my own, or send him far away from home. Make sure his past is never known. I'd rather bleed for you, I'm on my knees for you. Begging, please. Please don't make me do this, don't make me do this. The blood on your hands is something you won't lose. All you can choose is whose. Okay, that was an okay first attempt. That peaked the microphone really hard then. Damn. Well, apologies for peaking the mic really hard there, if I did. The next song is Just a Man. I figured out that it's really easy to make a song hilarious by just mixing a word with an innocuous word like dude. Like, I'm just a dude who's fighting to be dude. I just think that's incredibly amusing to me. Oh, going straight into it. Okay. I know what, I think it's so fucking funny, the idea that I'm just a dude, or I'm just a guy. I'm just a guy. I'm just a guy. Yeah. I should have done some vocal warmth for this, but it's okay. I can do it now. 1 1 2 1 1 2 3 2 1 1 2 3 4 3 2 1 1 2 3 4 5 4 3 2 1 1 2 3 4 5 6 5 4 3 2 1 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 6 5 4 3 2 1 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 7 6 5 4 3 2 1 8 8 7 8 8 7 6 7 8 8 7 6 5 6 7 8 8 7 6 5 4 5 6 7 8 8 7 6 5 4 3 4 5 6 7 8 8 7 6 5 4 3 2 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8. I probably got the counting wrong there, but it's fine. Hello, Thornacorn 49. How you doing? I'm gonna have another Sword World 2 if I one shot next week on Wednesday. This DM will also teach me how to crowd creation works on this Wednesday, Elijah. Thorn, that's fantastic news. I'm very happy for you. Hope it goes well. Hope you have a wonderful time, and that the people there are lovely to you, and that you're lovely in return, and everything's all good and glorious in the world. No problem, my friend. Thorn, was it you who brought up the theatre group Shoot from the Hip? I can't remember if it was you or maybe it was Meister who brought it up. Someone was bringing up Shoot from the Hip recently. They're like the YouTube channel Shoot from the Hip. They're like a theatre group who does like improv acting. Okay, it wasn't. Maybe it was Meister then, because I asked Commander Commodore the other day, and I'm like, no, I don't think it was me. I'm like, someone brought it up, and I can't remember who it was. I guess you were saying, that wasn't you, Thorn. But yeah, they're like a musical theater group. No, not a musical. They're just like a theater group. They're like an improv acting group. They're really funny. The Flambe song too for the karaoke. What I'll do is I will put that on. So if you want to do another karaoke in the future, what I can do is I can do like, because I've got a list of comedy songs I want to sing, like a comedy karaoke list. So I can put it on that, so I can do like a comedy karaoke. Yeah. I've got other stuff in there like Tom Cardy and oh my god, what's his name? If you want love, lower your expectations. If you because Prince Charming it never settle for it. What's that guy called? Bill Burr? No, not Bill Burr. Something. What's his name? Oh, he's really famous. He's that comedian, the singing comedian man. I can't remember his name. Anyway, I can't remember that guy's name, but yeah, there's stuff like Axis of Awesome. They're great. Let me know when that comedy character starts so I won't miss it. No worries. I'll put a thing in the Discord and yeah, I'll put a thing in the Discord. I sound like a drunk as fuck. And we'll see how that goes. Yeah. There's some stuff I don't know there, but I can practice it a bit. Maybe we can do it in a couple of weeks or so, because then I won't be off next week, but I'll be off the week after. And I'm like, ooh, maybe that'd be a good time for a karaoke. You can't see, but I'm actually standing up now, and I'm shaking my hips, because I really like standing up. I can move around. I feel so full of energy. I feel alive. Man, I like standing up, standing up as it turns out. It feels really nice. I'm feeling active. Yeah, let's go, girl. Yeah. Man, if I had a 3D model, you would see me moving around so much. I'd be like, yeah. I'm like jumping and stuff. Like, yeah. Yes, queen. Yeah. But yeah, I like moving. I need to get I was saying this before you came on, Thorn, a while ago. I think getting a standing desk would be really, like a large standing desk, because I need a bigger desk anyway at the moment, but I think having a large standing desk would be nice, so I can have it as like, yeah, I can stand up while streaming, but if I need to, I can also sit down, which I think might be really nice. I think, oh man, I feel so full of energy, just moving around, grooving and moving and blooving. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying, brother? Oh, by the way, really fun way to like trick people to thinking you're fluent in a language. Just learn how to say an equivalent of, you know what I'm saying. So in Hololive, there's a girl called Kanade. She's from a group called Regloss is the branch I can't think of. Anyway, Kanade is a member of Hololive, and like she speaks fluent Japanese, but she's actually apparently she's like native South Korean, so she speaks fluent Japanese and Korean, and she speaks a little English. And I was like, wow, Kanade sounds so fluent in English. She's not. Her English skills are actually, they're kind of very beginner level. However, she has very good pronunciation, and she often ends her sentences with, you know what I'm saying, when she speaks in English. And it kind of belays a confidence. And she said this as well. It's like, yeah, when people think you're way more fluent if you can say that in English, like, it belays a confidence. So maybe it works in other languages as well. But yeah, pronunciation goes a long way. Another VTuber I was watching called Michiru, she's from the group Phase Connect. She was I was talking about like Grand Theft Auto RP beforehand, like Grand Theft Auto roleplay servers, and Michiru was in a completely different one from the one I was talking about a little while ago. And she was doing a bank heist, but there was a rule which had been put on the server at the time, which said people can't speak in Japanese. So a lot of people, as a de facto, go to like basic level English, which they may have learned in school, not all of which is very good. Michiru is from a company with predominantly English speakers. So while she's not fluent in Japanese, she knows a little bit, and her pronunciation is actually very good. And her pronunciation was so good that it tricked the girl who found her, who was being a cop in there, and Michiru was being a thief. She found Michiru like robbing this place, and like, oh no, in like very fluent sounding English, like, no, I wasn't robbing. I'm a good girl. I wouldn't do anything like that. And like, oh, yeah, I'm good. I'm good. It's no problems here. I'm like very fluent English. And it's like, okay, like bye QE, bye, and she drove off. And like, my pronunciation got her. Let's fucking go. And then the cop, she's like, huh. I guess she was okay. Speaking of okay, that's what Odysseus is certainly not going to be in this song. Let's go. This is Just a Man from Epic. Considering I spent like an hour yapping, I don't know if I'm gonna get through the entire. So probably not gonna get through the entire thing. It's really unlikely to, but let's go. Oh, you just warm it. Okay, let's see how this goes. Almost it. Let's get some more water after this. I look into your eyes and I think back to that sun of mine. You're as old as he was when I left for war. Will these actions haunt my days? Every man I've slain is the price I pay. Endless pain. Close your eyes and spare yourself the view. How could I hurt you? I'm just a man who's trying to get home. Even after all the years away from what I've known, I'm just a man who's fighting for his life. Deep down I would trade the world to see my son and wife. I'm just a man. But when does a comet become a meteor? When does a candle become a blaze? When does a man become a monster? When does a ripple become a tidal wave? When does the reason become the blame? When does a man become a monster? Forgive me. Forgive me. Forgive me. I'm just a man. Oh, it's an autoplay, that's why. Okay, so there's some stuff to work on there, but that's okay. That was not too bad. I think it's full speed ahead next. If anything, that's probably the song I've practiced the most because it's one of my favourite songs, but yeah, it's kind of hard to sing, and I'm not sure what to sing. I used to be chorally trained, so I'm like, do I sing in like my old choral voice for it, or like what? I don't really understand. I don't know how to sing it properly, because there's a lot of high notes in there which I really struggle to hit. You could probably hear it there. I was really struggling to hit them, so I just need to train for them. And I probably peaked the mic at least a couple times there, so I do apologize if that really hurt your ears. My apologies. I do have a filter on the mic here, but I don't know how much it's going to help against raw testosterone. That's a dumb joke. Anyway. I kind of just want to move, because it's a fun song. I actually don't really sing this song before. There was a long intro for it. Yeah, it's a very long intro. I know my voice is not like it's like a between. Hang on. 600 men. 600 men under my command, with only one goal in mind, make it back to me. 600 men, 600 miles of open sea, but the problem's not the distance. And Ithaca's waiting, my kingdom is waiting, Penelope's waiting for me. So full speed ahead, full speed ahead. Captain, 600 men, 600 men with big mouths to feed, and we've run out of supplies to eat. 600 men, 600 reasons to take what we can. So Captain, what's the plan? Watch where the birds fly, they will lead us to land. They will hunt for food, my second in command. Now full speed ahead. Off and away we go, off and away we go. Captain, Polites, look! There in the distance, I see an island. I see a light that faintly glows. Maybe they're people lighting a fire. Maybe they'll share some food, who knows? Something feels off here. I see fire, but there's no smoke. I say we strike first. We don't have time to waste, so let's raid the place and... No. Polites, gear up. You and I'll go ahead. We should find a way to make sure no one ends up dead. Give me till sunrise, and if we don't return, then 600 men can make this whole place burn. Now full speed ahead. Full speed ahead. We're off and away we go, we're up, we're off and away we go. Oh, we're off and away we go. Full speed ahead. Okay. That was... meh. It's okay though. I'm more confident on the next song, I feel like. What I'm going to do though is, rather than... I'm just going to go and get a bit more water, because I think that'll be useful for me. What does this say? Yeah. Huh. Be back in a moment. Hang on, hang on, hang on. Ba 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 ba. Can I be heard? Hang on, let's just recalibrate actually. One moment. Let's double check all this shimmering wrong. Ba ba bum bum ba. Bum ba bum bum ba ba. Okay. I think we're good. I was thinking, like, I was watching some clips earlier from, like, Dispatch. I'm watching a lot of people play it recently. I don't think I'll play it on stream myself, but yeah, man, that's a cool game. That's a cool game. If you want to call it a game. And there's a lot of stuff which is not game, but I guess it's like a management sim. But yeah, and then they're like, oh yeah, well, and Thorn was recommending the song from earlier on. About Robert having a small pee. Maybe we'll sing the song. I'll try and practice it a bit, maybe. Anyway, let's get on with. I should have put some music on, some BGM on whilst I was getting some water. I forgot to do that. It's okay. We can get through it now. I heard a trick a while ago. It's better to use warm water when you're singing. Because it helps your throat a bit more. It doesn't. Cold water will restrict it. You don't want it scalding hot though, because it's like going to scald your throat. So you want it warm water is nice because it helps it relax. Maybe a tad too hot, I don't know, but it's okay. It's not scalding. It puts a lot of cold water in it. It's in a thermal flask, I guess, so that's why it's going to be warmer. Anyway, let's go with this song. This is Open Arms. Ah, yeah. You can relax. Oh, no, it's a little too early. There's a bit more intro to it. You can relax, my friend. Huh? I can tell you're getting nervous, so do yourself a service and try to relax, my friend. I'm fine, polities. Think of all that we have been through. We'll survive what we get into. I know that you're tired of the war and bloodshed. Tell me this is how we're supposed to live. Look at how you growl, you grip sword enough shed. Why should we take when we could give? You can show a person that you trust them. When you stop and lower your guard, you have a chance for some adjustment. Give it a try, it's not that hard. I'm telling you. Zing when you're greeted with open arms. Whatever we face, we'll be fine if we're leading from the heart. No matter the place, we can light up the world. Here's how to start. Greet the world with open arms. Greet the world with open arms. Stay back. My friend, greet the world with open arms. We're only here for food. 600 friends are waiting for us to show our faces. Stay back, I'm warning you. If we don't get back safely, my men will turn this place into blazes. See? This life is amazing when you're greeted with open arms. Whatever we face, we'll be fine if we're leading from the heart. No matter the place, we can light up the world. That's how to start. Greet the world with open arms. Greet the world with open arms. My friend, I wish that I could say that I agree. But look at the way this fruit is glowing and filled with glowing seeds. It took me a while to notice just what kind of fruit they eat. It's a lotus, it controls your mind and never lets you free. That's what we get with open arms. Lotus eaters like to show my friend that kindness is brave. Could you tell me where there's other food to eat? A cave! You're saying there's a cave where we could feast. And where do we sail to find this food-filled cave? Thank you. This life is amazing when you greet it with open arms. I see in your face there's so much guilt inside your heart. So why not replace it and light up the world? Here's how to start. Greet the world with open arms. Greet the world with open arms. Greet the world with open arms. You can relax, my friend. Oh, 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 oh. Oh, ooh, ooh. Oh, actually, it's fine. Yeah, little scuff there, here and there, but that's okay. Man, I'm really struggling to hit those high notes. I should have warned a bit more. I'm pretty anxious about, like, just peaking the microphone. I would need a better microphone to not do that, I think, realistically, than what I have now. So yeah, and like a full, like, audio setup for it and everything. But alas, that is not the case right now. That's okay. We'll make do. This is all just practice anyway. We don't need to be perfect. We're just trying our best. Trying to greet the world with open arms. You know, I was going to cancel this stream just because I got nervous about singing Epic the Musical. And then I'm like, you know what? I keep letting myself live in fear instead of doing things that should be beneficial for me. So I figured, you know what? I'll do it. I'll do it. And, you know, if no one's there, or if everyone's there, who cares? Because I need to practice it and I need to do something productive. So yeah. And here we are. Here we are this time. That was good, kid. Sorry, that's the wrong thing. This is the end of the first album, I think. This is the end of the Wisdom. No, this is the end of the Troy Saga. Yeah. This is Warrior of the Mind. This is a cool song. I'd never ever sing this one. Have you forgotten the lessons I taught you? Thena! Have you forgotten to turn off your heart? This is not you. I see you changing. I see it's changing from how I've designed you. Have you forgotten your purpose? Let me remind you. Goddess of wisdom, master of war. My life has one mission. Create the greatest warrior. I had a challenge, a test of skill, a magic boar only the best could kill. One day a boy came for the thrill, a boy whose mind rivaled the boar's own will. Maybe one day he'll follow me and we'll make a greater tomorrow. Then they'll see I know he'll change the world, 'cause he is a warrior of the mind. Maybe one day I'll reach him and we can build his skills as I teach him. If there's a problem, he'll have the answer. He is a warrior of the mind. Show yourself. I know you're watching me. Show yourself. I can see you. How can you see through my spell? Ha! I was lying, and you fell for my bluff. Well done, enlighten me, what's your name? You first, and maybe I'll do the same. Nice try, but two can play this game. Ah, don't be modest, I know you're a goddess, so let's be honest, you are Athena. badass in the arena, unmatched, witty, and queener, the best strategies we've seen. If you're looking for a mentor, I'll make sure your time's well spent. Sounds like a plan, goddess and man, best of our friends, we'll see where it ends. Okay, maybe one day they'll follow me, and we'll make a greater tomorrow. Then they'll see I know we'll change the world. Then they'll focus warriors of the mind. A little bit. Maybe one day we'll reach them, and we can build their skills as we teach them. If there's a problem, we'll have the answer. We are the warriors of the mind. I still intend to make sure you don't fall behind. Don't forget that you're a warrior of a very special kind. You are a warrior of the mind. Don't disappoint me. I will get through at least one song eventually without any hiccups, I think. Wait, what was the next song after that? Oh, I think it's like the Cyclops song after that, right? I think so. Is it the Cyclops song? Is it? I think that song is just called Polyphemus, right? Is it just called Polyphemus? There's a Polyphemus. Over here. Look at all this food. Look at all these sheep. I can't believe this cave has all this for us to keep. I've got to hand it to you both. This is quite the treat. There are enough sheep here to feed the entire fleet. It's almost too perfect, too good to be true. Why would the Lotus Eaters pass up on all this food? Who are you? Hey there. We're just travelers. We come in peace. You killed my sheep. My favorite sheep. What gives you the right to deal a pain so deep? Don't you know that pain you sow is pain you reap? Time to drink your blood over where you stand. Your life now is in my hand. Before I'm done, you will learn that it's not so fun to take. You come to my home to steal, but now you'll become my meal. A trade you see, I take from you like you took from me. There's been a misunderstanding, we never came here to steal. But now that I see we've done some damage, maybe you and I could make a deal. I'll give you our finest treasure, so long as we leave alive. You can keep the world's best tasting wine. Wine. Have a drink. One sip and you'll understand the power that's in your hands. A wine so fresh, you'd never want to eat human flesh again. Then we shall be on our way. No bloodshed in here today. A trade you see, a gift from you and a gift from me. I'd like to thank you. Stranger, what's your name? My name is Nobody. 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 Nobody For your gift I want to reply. Oh, that song. I'm so glad we see eye to eye. Yes, you shall be the final man to die. What? Watch out! A lot of foibles and fumbles in there, but you know what? That's okay. That's not too bad. It's a weird song. It's more like a talky song, really, isn't it? It's very like bum 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 bum. It's very like slow paced as well. It's not a song you listen to by itself. I think you listen to it alongside Survive because they kind of just go straight into each other. It's kind of like how you don't listen to like, well, I guess you can do other ways without what's it? Is it called One Wrong Move? I can't remember. No, it's called Lady of the Palace. That's what's called, Lady of the Palace. And then it just goes straight into other means. There are other ways. Yeah, Lady of the Palace goes straight into other ways. And Polyphemus goes straight into Survive. That sounds right? Yeah, that sounds right. I don't think there's any of the songs that do that. Oh, Charybdis goes straight into Get in the Water, I believe. If I remember correctly. Yeah, because I finally made it home, and then it's like, and then the storm was like, no! And then then the storm starts. Yeah, and then it's Get in the Water. But yeah, this is Survive. I know there's that one animatic of it, which is that funny Attack on Titan reference. I think it's pretty cool. This like choral Polyphemus chanting. Polyphem. My brothers, the rest of our fleet, they wait at the beach, and if we're defeated, their god is dead. Straight ahead, that is who we're fighting. No backup, no chance for support, so draw out your swords. Our foe must be thwarted right here and now. Show me how great is your will to survive. 600 lives at stake. It's just one life to take. And then we kill him, then our journey is over. No dying on me now. Defeat is not allowed. We must live through this day, so fight, fight, fight! Surround him! Attack from behind, keep distance in mind, and stay in his blind spot to strike his heels. Show him that we're deadly. Exhaust him! Don't let him get close. He's strong, but he's slow. He can't land a blow if we're out of reach. Find a breach, stand up and fight for your lives. 600 lives at stake. It's just one life to take. And when we kill him, then our journey's over. No dying on us now. Defeat is not allowed. We must live through this day, so fight, fight, fight! One second, I heard a banging downstairs. I hope nothing dropped. 1 second, I'll be back in a moment. It's all right, folks. We're all good in the hood. It appears to have been from next door. I think I'm just a very jittery person, it seems. Especially when there's noises going on everywhere. Anyway, let's go on the song. Oh yeah, this is where Polyphemus gets killed. Here, right? Yeah. Oh. Captain, enough. He's got a club. He's got a club! What are our orders? Captain! Captain! You've forced me enough. 600 lives I'll take, 600 lives I'll break, and when I kill you then my pain is over. You're dying here and now, escape is not allowed. You won't live through this day, now die, die, die. For some reason, one of the lyrics in that was wrong. I don't know. It was blurred out. Oh, I think it was blurred out because they fucked up the fucking lyrics. A lot of these lyric videos are not very good, apparently. Oh, well. What was the next song? Remember them. I guess we're using these now. They're just like the first ones that come up, so I might as well use them. And they have like backing tracks and stuff on, so it's fine. Let's just take a little break from singing there. Yeah, I think I'm very jittery as a person, it turns out. Especially when I'm living in a place which normally has more people here. Hearing all these noises going on is not, like, conductive for my well-being, I think. Yeah. I don't like being all alone. But also, the people I live with I don't like, so I'm in a catch-22 situation. But that's okay. We're not really here to talk about that kind of stuff. It's kind of sad and miserable stuff. I saw a clip earlier from Miss Amanagawa Sheena from FaceNet who said, if you want to complain about stuff, if you're a VTuber and you want to complain about stuff, don't complain in your chat. Make like a private space for you to complain about, or maybe talk with your friends. And like, you know what? That's probably for the best. I shouldn't complain on stream. Yeah. Though I guess sometimes if it's a topic of conversation, I guess you can complain. Maybe I guess it's different between like just venting versus like actually having something to talk about. Like, because a lot of people don't want to hear that. A lot of people don't want to hear like all your negative thoughts and such. And I get that. I often get that as well. But yeah, as a viewer, I mean. Yeah. Wait, I just realized, have I been muted this whole time? No, I haven't. Thank God. Oh. Yeah, I get a lot as a viewer, so I understand that. It's like, that's good advice. And then people are like, well, what if you can't trust your friends? What if they'll stop you and say anything? Well, you shouldn't be in this scene. Because, like, what's it said? Yeah, it's like, it's no way to live, right? Thinking that everyone's gonna destroy. And it's just a person, I don't think. I think it's good advice. Like, it's no way to live thinking that everyone's going to stab you in the back and no one can be trusted who you know. That's no way to live, and I think that's very good advice. There's no way to live. I'll tell you what I'm gonna do. After stream, I'm gonna make a little yogurt pizza. Like quick dough pizzas where you use like yogurt and like flour. And I'm gonna do that, and it's gonna be really good. I've got like some like canned cherry tomatoes. I'm gonna make a sauce. I'm gonna blend it all up and make a sauce with it. So apparently, one of the best ways to make pizzas is to just use a raw sauce, just because it's already pre-cooked in the can. There's some people who make like a sauce which is simmer for ages. I don't think that's terrible either. I think there's pros and cons to all of it. But considering that you're already cooking it the sauce is already kind of heated already because it's been canned, and then you're going to be like heating it on super high heat in the oven. It's not a bad idea. But yeah. Anyway. It's almost getting to 9 o'clock now over here. I don't know how late I can be singing without getting a noise complaint. And considering how thin these walls are and things are already getting like... I'm hearing noises and stuff from other houses, it's probably best not to go past 9 too much, so... We can probably finish the Cyclops saga and maybe leave it there. I don't know. Man, I just look at the comments in these videos. They're all extremely cringe. It was like legend in all capital letters, legendary. I'm exclamation point. I'm begging, heart. I love your karaoke. It's the best quality I've ever seen. And I know there's a lot of errors in these videos already from what I've seen. It's like, no, it's not the best you've ever seen. You just have very low standards of being alive, you fucking idiot. I kind of don't like musical communities online. They're all very fake positive. I get the all like it's the best. A musical is the best thing ever. And no, I really like Epic the Musical. I think it's really good. But it's like, hang on. It's not devoid of criticism or anything like that, or anything. I think a lot of people would take umbrage with it. I don't really have many criticisms of it myself, but it's important to be aware that it can be criticized. I think a lot of people are very like tribalistic about it, and whilst I think enthusiasm is good, I think there's a lot of weird enthusiasm about it. It's a lot. And again, it's just people think I think a lot of people who are into it are people with very little like media literacy in what they've seen. But granted, none of this say Epic is bad. I just think the musical communities are just online are not very good. Granted, I don't get involved in a lot of online communities at all. I just kind of do my own I enjoy things by myself in my own way. I've always been like that. I don't really make online friends at all, or speak in online communities. So yeah, yeah. I just don't. It just doesn't click for me. I don't know why. Most of the friends I've made online have not worked out. Not out of any kind of thing bad. They just lost contact, I guess. Yeah. But I don't know. I just don't really get it when like people are like making friends online and stuff. It's weird to me. Really, it's weird. It's all weird. I don't know. It's never worked out for me, and to have it make a friendship over something so volatile like this seems extremely dangerous. A lot of people maybe are not in the best mindset, nor will they be willing to take any kind of alternate opinions to their own, I don't think. But hey. I didn't even click start, but I guess we're here now. We must move quickly. We don't have much time. He didn't notice I mixed lotus in his wine. Mark my words now. This is not the end. But Captain, what'll we do with our fallen friends? Remember them when the fire begins to fade, with the fallen and afraid. We are not to let them die in vain. Remember them when the flames once carry on. The flames of those who've gone, and our comrades will not die in vain. I need all the hands on this club. This is how we're getting out of here. Use your swords to sharpen the stub and turn it to a giant spear. His body is blocking the path. If we kill him, we'll be stuck inside. Captain, why do we attack him? We gotta stab him in the eye. Remember them when the fire begins to fade, for the fallen and afraid. We are not to let them die in vain. Remember them, we're the ones who carry on. The flames are those who've gone, and their comrades will not die in vain. No! Bombardment. Scatter! Yeah. Who hurts you? There are more of them? Who hurts you? Hide. Hide. There, Lily. Who hurts you? Captain, we should run. Wait. Who hurts you? Captain, please wait. It was nobody. Nobody. If nobody hurts you, then be silent. Don't go. Let's grab the ship and away we go. Have you forgotten the lessons I taught you? He's still a threat until he's dead. Finish it. No. No? What good would killing do? When mercy is a skill more of this world could learn to use. My friend is dead, our foe is blind. The blood we shed, it never dries. Is this what it means to be a warrior of the mind? Don't! Hey, Cyclops! When we met, I led with peace, while you fed your inner beast. But my comrades will not die in vain, remember them. The next time that you dare just not despair, remember them. Remember us, remember me. I'm the reigning king of Ithaca. I am neither man nor mythical. I am your darkest moment. I am the infamous Odysseus. Oy vey. Oy vey, oy vey, oy vey, oy vey, oy vey. All these little bits and bobs are messing up in it. Oh my. It's weird singing it to you. Oh. It's weird singing a song to yourself and then like not having any backing track and then having any backing track, and it puts you off it in a way. It's really weird. Yeah. It's really odd. I guess it's just a skill issue on my part though, isn't it? Tell you what, actually. Before I go on to the next song, I'm going to see if... Oh god, you can hear my throat going. Oh geez Louise. What I'm going to do after stream is I'm going to go back and listen to this, and I'm going to see, oh, this is where it was too loud, this is where it was too quiet. Oh dear, oh no, oh my. Oh dear, dearie me, oh my, this is terrible, oh no, oh. Is anyone live? Just thinking if it's worth rating. I mean, I don't think anyone's watching at the moment. Maybe not. Maybe there are. I don't know. You know what? Let's leave the rating until after we've done it. What song are we on now? These are... No, it's not Warrior of the Mind, it's the other song, My Goodbye. And this is the song where Odysseus absolutely wrecks Athena in a verbal battle, and it's really awesome. But also kind of fucks him over. I think it's a really cool addition, actually. It's like... you look at the Odyssey, the original poem, and Odysseus and Athena's relationship is not like this at all. It's very different. And I like this a lot because it kind of gives a reason why Athena doesn't really do more to help him. Because she never has a falling out with Odysseus in the poem. She just doesn't help him because she's a goddess, I guess, and he needs to do things by himself, and also because Poseidon is in the way. Even the part which God Games takes after is this debate she has with Zeus. It's like, why are you at odds with Odysseus? And it's with your opponent. It's like, ha ha ha. But even that, it's like, Zeus is like, well, actually, I don't really have any problem with the guy personally. I don't. He's actually been quite generous in his offerings over the years. But Poseidon is angry with him, and I just don't want to have to deal with him. Even though one word from Zeus would just silence Poseidon permanently. Because he is one above all. All he needs is a singular word to say, yep, you can't do that anymore. But he doesn't do that because he kind of respects his brothers, I guess, is the idea behind it. But you know what? I like this a lot in this version where they have this big falling out here. Because it makes a lot of sense. And I think for the version of the story they're trying to tell, I think it really works. Anyway, let's go. Oh, Wait, did I miss it? Oh, I did. Let's go back a bit. Reckless. Fuck. Let's try again. You are reckless, sentimental at best. That's not a teaching of mine. You've grown soft. Your dead friends can attest. Hey, put your emotions aside. You're a warrior, meant to lead the rest. I don't know where I went wrong, but I warned you, and you failed the test. So now I'm gone this way. You'll know what your place is this way. You can't cross the line this way. When all is over, you'll keep yours and I'll keep mine this way. You won't disappoint me this way. You won't waste my time this way. I'll close the door, consider this as my goodbye. Just like you, why should I be surprised? Selfish and prideful and vain, unlike you, every time someone dies, I'm left to deal with the strain. What's a title that a goddess could lend? If I'll never sleep at night, I'll remind you I saw you as a friend. But now we're done this way. You're out of my head now this way. You won't plague my life this way. When all is done, you're out of sight and out of mind this way. You get what you wanted this way. You can save your time this way. You close the door and have your damn goodbye. You're not looking for a mentor. I'm not looking for a friend. I mistook you for a general. What a waste of effort spent. At least I know what I'm fighting for while you're fighting to be known. Since you claim you're so much wiser, why's your life spent all alone? You're alone! One day you'll hear what I'm saying. One day you might understand. One day, but not today. For after all, you're just a man. This way, you cut the line. This day, you lost it all. Consider this as my goodbye. Oh, consider this as my goodbye. This is my goodbye. Consider this as my goodbye. This is my goodbye. Sick nasty. I can only do like an hour singing before my throat gives out. That's so lame. Is that just like an endurance thing I'll need to build up? Perhaps, maybe? Back in my old choral days, I could sing for 3-hour concerts like it was nothing. Ah, well. I've lost a lot of my touch since then, and now I'm old and rusted over, and all that other verbiage you might use. Verbiage? No. What's it called when you describe it? Old. You know what? Yeah. Do you want to do one more song? I don't know. Do we want to do one more song? I don't know. Because next song is Storm, I believe. I kind of don't like Storm. Storm's a boring song. I tell you what. Let's go to Ruthlessness, because I think Ruthlessness is a really sick song. Yes. Well, actually, hang on. No, it's Storm, and then it's. Oh, hang on. There's a few things. Let's see if we can do the Storm Saga then. Yeah, let's see. Let's see if we can't push ourselves a bit. Storm. Epic. Storm. 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 I think Storm. Yeah, Storm is definitely one of the weaker songs. I don't think anyone talks about Storm. It's just like guys being on a boat. This sounds like a N64 game, this opening. These waves and tides have grown in strength and size. Is it nature or divine, or a blessing in disguise? Our home's inside, the storm's our final fight. There's no time to die. Comrades, brace for a storm, the likes of which we've never seen before. Brace for a storm. With home so close, we must keep pushing forward. Head towards the island, avoid the crashing waves. Tread where the tide is flat, and then you will be safe. Is that how it goes? Captain will capsize with these waves, our fleet will fail. At the fall of my ship, I'll ensure that we prevail. So, I fucking hate this song. We're taking too much damage to survive. Beat this storm. At this rate, we won't make it out alive. Captain, look! An island in the sky. You really could grab the harpoons, as many as you can find. What do you have in mind? We're gonna shoot for the sky. Oh no, is that how it goes? I don't know the song at all. Better listen to it. Storm. Shooting for the island in the sky. I gotta give it with a song. The next song is better, I think. Yeah. It's, what's the next song called? It's, Look Runs Out, isn't it? Yeah, let's see if we can just get through this. I'll take one of those vocals and... Oh, I have one here. I'll take one of them afterwards. Wait, do I start... I don't... See, okay, people do a preamble between karaoke stuff in a lot of streams. I don't understand how they do it, because I'm just like, well... I guess they have a conversation I want to talk about. I can't want to sing, you know what I'm saying? Maybe that's why my voice is already going out a bit, because I'm just like talking without singing without any breaks. Please don't tell me you're about to do what I think you'll do. You've heard the legends of the island in the sky. This proves they're true. This is the home of the wind god. We don't know for sure how many floating islands have you seen before. This is the home of the wind god. And what's your plan? Gonna climb to the top and ask him for a hand. You could be caught off guard and lose your life, or piss off this god and infuse us with strife. Don't forget how dangerous the gods are. Have faith, friend. We've come this far, yes, but how much longer till your luck runs out? How much longer till the show goes south? How much longer till we all fall down? You'll rely on wit and people die on it. Oh, I still believe in goodness. I still believe that we could be kind. Lead from the heart and see what starts. And what will we do when it tears us apart? Where is this coming from, my friend? I've got that wrong completely. I don't want to see another life end. You're like the brother I could never do without. And suddenly you doubt that I could figure this out. Capped out. Much longer till your luck runs out. How much longer till the show goes south? How much longer till we all fall down? You rely on wit and people die on it. Oh, how much longer till the snake breaks free? How much longer till your great days cease? How much longer till your strength takes leave? You rely on wit and people die on it. Oh, thank you for the concern, but brother, I can assure you, no. Our journey's almost done. I don't know if I understand that we're tired. Understand that we're faced. But don't forget how much we've already faced. I took 200 men to war and not one of them died there. Guess you needed a reminder. If you'd like to speak more, let me pull you aside then. I need to talk with you in private. I thought I knew this song way more than I did. I just don't, apparently. I can't have you planting seeds of doubt. I can't have you disagreeing each route. I need you to always be devout and comply with this, or we will die in this. Okay. Okay. Thank you. Holy crap, I really thought I knew that song more. I really did think I knew it more than I did, but I guess I didn't know. Elijah doesn't know. Elijah doesn't know. Elijah doesn't know. Who did that song again? I saw a clip of the VTuber Krelly having a meme version. I don't know about Krelly doesn't know that about her getting cooked, apparently. But yeah. Krelly gets shit on so much, it's so fucking funny. Oh my god, is that the Fizz Yuzushiru? Oh my goodness. Hang on, Fizz, isn't it really late for you? I hope you're okay. Fizz, we're doing some singing and songing to Epic the Musical. My throat is giving out though. My throat is taking leave. My throat's run out. This is a joke because the song which was just on was, Luck Runs Out. So yeah, it is. Are you okay, Fizz? You're not, like, here because, like, depression's kept you awake. Oh, so if you woke up early then? And you came up with old me? You want me? Oh, you stop it, you. Stop. Stop it, you. Unless you're getting up early for a flight, in which case, that's also understandable. Or a plane ride, or a train. Do you have trains where you are? I forget this. Are you in the Philippines or Indonesia? I can't remember. Nope, I just wake up early. Let's fucking go. I normally wake up around, like, 5:40-ish for work. Around, like, 5:45. 5:45. Unlike my early start. Because I have, like, different time shifts. If I'm doing, like, an 8 o'clock shift at my job, I'll be on, like, an 8... I'll wake up around, like, 5:45. Something like that. 5:40, maybe. Yes. But, yeah. I hope you're doing well, Fizz. It's been a long time. Maybe not that long, actually, but I always enjoy you, Fizz. Oh, Fizz, I don't know if you're interested. We may be doing, like, a watch-along of the new... Actually, I guess if you're waking up early, you're probably going somewhere. We're going to be doing a watch-along of Digimon. Maybe tonight. Actually, I don't know if we're doing it tonight. Maybe not. Maybe we'll do it tomorrow. But yeah, I started watching Digimon Beat Break. I was doing a stream of it on Discord, and it was fun to watch it with, I think only like a couple people came in, but there's only a couple people on Discord, so it's fine. But yeah. But yeah, no, what was I saying? Yeah, I don't know, if you want to do Digimon Beat Break, we're going to be watching it on stream, so yeah, feel free to come on in. My mental health is visibly questioned given that I woke around and checked Twitch. Ooh, Fizz, I'm sorry. I hope you're doing well. I'll try to be there if I can. No problem, Fizz. You're under no pressure. I don't know if you like Digimon. I could be saying, and it's like Digimon is like the biggest turn-off in the world. No problem. There's absolutely no rush, Fizz. And it'll be evening my time, so that'll be very early for you anyway, so that might not be suitable for you. In which case, don't worry about it. No way. Fizz, are you familiar with Epic the Musical? We're singing music from Epic the Musical. I want to see if I can get through all of it. My throat's already giving out after about an hour of yapping and then about an hour of singing. I have not seen it. Oh my, we're going to get a terrible rendition of it from yours truly. Yeah. I'm standing up for today's stream, and I feel really great standing up and streaming. It's awesome. I feel so full of energy. Like I can jump up to the sky and stuff. It's awesome. I really like moving around. My legs are starting to give out now, because I've been standing up for about over 2 hours now, which kind of will make your legs feel a bit noticed. Or the wife likes it. Naruhodo. Are you actually married now, Fizz? Or are you still just a couple? You met me in Monster Hunter, right? Because I remember you saying a while ago, yeah, we would just call her wifey as a joke. Or are you actually married now? And it's like, ooh, romance. Is getting married romantic? I don't know, actually. Fizz, I have a question. What do you think is like a romantic gesture towards a guy, a man? Like, what's a romantic gesture a woman could do for a man? Or maybe even a man could do for a man, really. I just call her wife. That's so cringe. Fizz, stop being cringe in my chat with your cringe couple stuff. Ugh. You know what, Fizz? I'm gonna fuck your dad. That'll teach you a lesson. Remember, kids, whenever someone threatens you, just threaten to fuck their dad. I have plans that... Ooh, my... Dude, actually, don't tell. Because if by some miracle she stumbles upon this stream, it would be terrible if she knew. More or less just existing, right? See? Right? Like, I feel like a lot of guys don't... my hands... Okay, well, I guess good for him. I wish I was handsome. Instead, I have this stupid braided hair thing. It's not a braid, is it? Anyway, what's to say? Yeah, like, I feel like, oh yeah, get me flowers, get me chocolate, and I don't know, I don't think, listen, if someone got me chocolate, I'm not going to be mad, but I'm not going to think that that's a romantic gesture, you know? I saw, apparently, there was a post, a pretty popular post on Reddit, where a woman was, like, talking about how she was watching Rocky. I didn't see this post myself, I got told about, I got told at her stream, but, a woman was watching Rocky with her partner, and her partner said that it was very romantic, and she was, she asked him why, and he said, well, like, despite everything, his wife never leaves him. His wife stays by his side and supports him even when the going gets tough, and he thought that was very romantic. And I'm like, damn, that sounds awesome. That is pretty romantic. Just have someone who's always in your corner. And that doesn't mean someone who's never going to disagree with you, but it means someone who's in your corner when the going gets tough. That sounds lovely. Given the fact that I met them on Monhun. Is that like you make it sound like that was the red flag, and you're like, red flag? Good thing I like collecting all the different colors. I actually had a really good joke. Okay. Here's how to get the perfect girlfriend. Number 1, find someone who likes you for you. Number 2, find someone who is ambitious and outgoing. Number 3, find someone who is a freak in the sheets. And number 4, find someone who is kind and sweet and caring. And number 5, make sure none of these people ever meet each other. You get it? It's the guy's got several girlfriends. And I like red. Good for you. Let me guess, your favorite Monster Hunter creature is Rathalos. I mean, it's the poster child. It's not wrong to like Rathalos. I just think it's a bit simple. He's a dragon, but you know. Anyway. Shall we move on to the song? Damn, that's crazy. Actually, I mentioned this earlier. There's a VTuber reel that I've found recently here called Krelly, and she says that's crazy a lot on stream to the point where someone made a That's Crazy compilation from a single stream of hers, which is over 3 minutes of her just saying, that's crazy, that is crazy, that's crazy, that's crazy. And then she got really anxious about saying that's crazy. Barroth? Oh, wait, hang on. Barroth is kind of cool. Barroth's a cool pick. Okay, you know what? I respect the Barroth. The Barroth's a cool pick. Where was Barroth from originally? What game is he from? I remember he was in Monster Hunter 3, I think. Maybe it was before that. I don't know. I know Monster Hunter 3, you had like underwater monsters, which never came back, but there was a bunch of really cool ones. I think Lagiacrus has come back. Lagiacrus is awesome. He's from Monster Hunter Tri. There was also this weird like anglerfish creature, which I don't think has ever come back, but he was pretty interesting. But it was also in like these like, underwater sections, which I don't think a lot of people really liked. He was like a swamp creature. He was pretty scary. I like saying crazy. It's such a word. Wow, what a fantastic description that was, Fizz. What a fascinating descriptor you are. It's such a word. I watched a video from ProZD the other day. He was talking about like it was like a parody of like food reviewers, and they're like, it's like, oh, I love how the tart pops. He's doing a pop tart. Like, oh, the strawberry, the frosting, and the jam inside. I'm like, oh, I just love how the tart just pops. Yeah, that's really good. Anyway, let's have a sing of this little sing-a-song along. Yeah, the tart pops. I actually saw a video about a Pop-Tart pizza, which is really cool. I think it's called Jeff's Cooking Show. It's a channel, and he makes like a bunch of like weird pizzas. It's really funny, and one of them was like a Pop-Tart pizza. It's really, really funny. Yeah. It was like pizza dough, really thin, with like jam on it, and then he baked it with, and then he put another layer of pizza dough on it, and then baked it in an oven, and then put frosting and sprinkles on it. And it's like, it's a Pop-Tart pizza. And like, he's like, actually, it's pretty good. But he always rates his pizzas. If he ever rates his pizzas anything, he rates them 7 out of 10 always. Always a 7 out of 10. There's nothing any better than that. Because pizza's good. Pizza's just like whatever. Actually, I'm gonna make a fresh pizza after I'm done with stream. It's like almost 9:30 over here now. But I'm gonna do that because I want to make like a yogurt dough pizza. If you ever want to make pizza from scratch, just using yogurt and flour is a really, really quick alternative for it than just like making like fresh pizza dough, which takes ages. And yeah. No, he like deep fries a pizza. He made like a lasagna pizza, which was like pizza with lasagna on it, and it's like, and he does these really funny skits as well. No, Trevor's Cooking Show, 9:30 British. Yeah, it's 9:30 p.m. Yeah, as well, it's 9:20 p.m. actually. Yeah, Trevor's Cooking Show, I think is the name of it. Yeah, it's that guy. Yeah, that guy's so fucking funny. He's really good. I love that guy. No, he has like genuinely good videos about cooking pizzas and stuff. He's really funny. Anyway, let's give this a go. This is a song called Keep Your Friends Close. So I do apologize my throat if I peak. Honestly, a lot of this has just been practice for me, just to see as well if I peak the microphone a lot. And just to get back into singing and stuff. So yeah, let's see how this goes. Let me know if the audio's too loud, too quiet. Great wind God Aeolus, I don't know if you know this, but our path to home is blocked by an impenetrable storm. I ask for your assistance, so we at last can go the distance. Can you cast the perfect winds for us and aid our journey home? Ha ha ha! I am the wind, twisting and turning. I get the fire enough to stay burning. Let's play a game, that's what I'm serving. And if you win, you will get what you're yearning. Deal, take a look right here at this bag. It has the winds of the storm all trapped. All you gotta do is not open this bag. Sounds too easy, what's the catch? Ha ha ha! Keep your friends close and your enemies closer. Never really know who you can trust. If they wanna get the bag open, you gotta sing no sir. Sometimes canon is a must. What? Cause the end always justifies the means. Friends turn to foes in rivalries. Keep your friends close and your enemies closer. Never really know who you can trust. Yeah. Captain, what's happening? What's trapped in that bag? Listen, dangerous friends, we mustn't lag. What? Open the bag, let's see what you got. No, do not! Everybody listen closely. See how this bag is closed, that's how it's supposed to be. This bag has the storm inside. We cannot let the treasure rumor fly. We'll try. Keep your friends close and your enemies closer. I gotta get the bag open so they can have closure. Cause the end always justifies the means. Everything's changed since polities. Keep your friends close and your enemies closer. 9 days have stayed wide awake, trying to make it home with no storm or tidal wave. I remain unopposed, the bag is still closed, and I'm getting closer to you. I can't wait to make some new memories. Time for me to be the father I never was. Just keep your eyes open. Why are my eyes and my heart and my soul so heavy? Just keep your eyes open. I keep on trying to embrace you both. Why won't you let me? So much has changed, but I'm the same. Yes, I'm the same. Your eyes open. Wake up. Wake up, Odysseus, they're opening the bag! Wake up! No! Ah, fuck. Fuck, there's the guy. Where's the storm taking us? I said to keep the bag closed, but you weren't compliant. If I had to guess, you're heading to the land of the giants. Hold it up. Help me close the bag! But sir, it's too late. We can say whatever wind is left to use another day. Come on! Oh! Odysseus of Ithaca! Do you know who I am? Fucked up some parts there, fudged up some parts a lot, but that's okay. Again, this is all practice. This is all practice. So your wife plays that one a lot. That's cool. That's surprising. I don't know if that's what. Actually, I guess it's a fun song. There's some other songs I like more. I used that in actually YouTube. I made a YouTube short a little while ago for Epic the Musical. So, yeah, I used that song in that as the backing theme for it because it was all about the crew of the Odyssey. And comparing the Epic the Musical version to the book version of Odysseus' crew. Full thing, yeah, maybe. I don't know. I need to get my confidence back in singing, and I also just need to practice more. I would let's get like a singing coach. I don't know if there's anywhere around me which does that though. Maybe you can do online singing courses. I don't know. I don't think it would be as good. Do you vibe with Vocaloids? You know what? I never used to. I didn't really give a shit about them. But recently, as in like the past few months, I've listened to songs about like Deco and stuff. Granted, I heard a lot of these Deco songs through covers of them already. But I'm digging Deco stuff. I was watching this streamer like called Ruby Runehart, and she was showing some older Vocaloid songs as well. I'm like, man, older Vocaloid songs from like the 2000s and stuff was really, really interesting. Miku, oh, wait, hang on, I heard there was I actually heard about this, that this was happening. Yeah, that's really cool. That's awesome. Dude, I hope you have a good time with that. I bet it's going to be really fun to go to. It's all like holograms and stuff for Miku, isn't it? That's going to be really, really cool. I hope you have really hope you have a good time with it, man. That's going to be an awesome concert to go to. Yeah. No, I do find it a bit uncanny with like the whole like how digital her voice sounds. And I kind of prefer listening to covers more. But like, there's a lot of cool songs, and yeah. I know like, there's been like a push for more English songs, like Rotten Girl. I know is a popular song a lot of people like because it's all, and I think especially a lot of girls can resonate with it because it's all about like Fujoshi culture. Fujoshi culture, like Rotten Girl. That one. I bought patron seats. I don't know what that means, but I assume it's expensive, so hey man, good luck with it. I hope you have a good time. Is it just you and your girl going with you? Me and my girl. Me and my girl. I like Teto. Oh, Teto's the, she's the red-haired one, right? I've heard 2 songs with her. One of them was a song which kind of it was one of those songs people make which has no title, which is visible, to try and get people to click on it. And I thought it was a fun song. It's not like Whispers of the Wind or something, but it was, yeah, I don't, granted, okay, I don't know how easy it is to just like take a Vocaloid's voice. Are they not free to use, or I need to pay to use them? Is that correct? You need to pay to use them. I know there's that song Bird Brain a lot of people really like, and I heard that because a member of Face Connect covered it. And it's one of those songs where, yeah, it's kind of obvious the technology to make it speak in English is still difficult. You really need to be good at like making it speak English. But yeah. Yeah. Yeah, so you need to pay to use them, right? And it's pretty expensive. I remember, I don't know if you watch a lot of VTubers. I know Ike Eveland, who quit Niji Sanji. Yeah, that was a song. It's an English song, Bird Brain. Yeah. Bird Brain. And it starts off with her going like, fuck. It's a funny song. It's a fun song. It's yeah. Yeah, I imagine you need to like pay for the license for it. Yeah, they're licensed, yeah. So does that mean that like if you pay for, I was gonna say, so Ike Eveland from Niji Sanji, before he quit and kind of just deleted his channel, he apparently had Hatsune Miku appear at his birthday, on a birthday 3D stream he had, and apparently it can cost upwards of $50,000 to make Hatsune Miku appear on something. So he probably had to pay that out of his own pocket to make that happen, and then he just deleted his entire channel, and it's like, damn, okay. I guess he really wasn't having a good time there. He just kind of wanted out of it. That's fair. Yeah. But, no, I imagine it costs a lot to get to license a Vocaloid for your songs. You can't just, anyone can't, they're not free to use, are they? So, but I mean, okay, so if someone has a licensed song with a Vocaloid, does that mean that Vocaloid could use that song in a concert of theirs? Is that how it works? I don't understand it. I imagine there'll be some Deco songs of this. Is that how, the world of like Vocaloids is still so foreign. Yeah, it's still so foreign to me, despite the fact that I've always known it existed. It's a kind of like otaku weeb culture. Never really dived into it. It never interested me. Obviously, Hatsune Miku's design is everyone knows it, right? Everyone loves Hatsune Miku's design for good reason. She looks fucking awesome. Wait, what was the song Rabbit Hole? And everyone got really pissed off at that artist for making that fucking awesome animation about it. And it was really sexy. Like, oh, Miku's 16. Like, fuck off, dude. No, she's not. She's a fucking anime girl. And we're getting into an argument there about like anime stuff and like age of consent. Like, the fucking cartoons. Go fuck yourself. I hope you get stabbed in the fucking ballsack, assholes. It's just a fucking cool animation. Fuck off. But yeah, that song was awesome. That Rabbit Hole's pretty good. When they own the full license rights, they can use it for whatever. Oh, sick. Damn. All right. Fair enough. Speaking of fair enough, that has nothing to do with it. But I suppose we should. So I was going to make this the last song of the day because my throat's giving out. Oh my god, there's a Brazilian. Is there a Brazilian dub of Brazilian translation of Epic the Musical? God damn. All right. Oh wait, no. I think it's just like Brazilian translation. Never mind. So, shall we move? Yeah, because I was going to do the entire thing. I can't do that. I can't do that all in one go. And it's getting late now. You don't want to sing. My walls are really thin, so you don't want to sing too loud late at night. So we're going to make this one last song. And this will be the end of the Ocean Saga. Maybe in the future we can try doing it after the Ocean Saga. Because it would be Puppeteer next. Puppeteer, one of the best songs in the game. Like, and then come inside. Yeah, since we left home, we've faced a variety of foes from riding places. Gods, monsters, you know the roster. How stealth was to be resist, but this was a hell of a twist. So we are weak to a power like this. What was it? A woman. What? She had us in just 2 words. Come inside. Damn. I fucking love that. So fucking funny. How many people don't understand that it's a masturbation joke? Well, not it's an ejaculation joke. Do you think a lot of people don't get that? Because I think that's a really funny joke. Like, come inside. Like, damn. Just says damn. It's like, yeah, you didn't like you just like acknowledge a double entendre that like everyone else is already thinking of. Come inside. Damn. It's a good line. Hey, on the song before this. This is Ruthlessness. This is Poseidon's song. I don't think I've ever tried singing this, so this is gonna be the first time, and we're probably gonna fuck it up. So I do apologize if I fuck up Fizz. Do mind your ears. By the way, am I peaking the microphone too much? I do have a limiter on it, through OBS, but I don't know if that's enough. I'm probably hurting your ears somewhat a bit, and I'm trying to back up from the microphone. I kind of lean in a bit sometimes. So if it's too loud or the music's too quiet or whatever, let me know. We can fix that. But if not, let's. Hang on. Oh, did you hear that? Did you hear that crack of my fingers? God damn, that was satisfying. Ooh. 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 Put all those air bubbles trapped in your fucking finger sockets. Just get them all out. Ah, yeah. Oh, ah, yeah, baby. Now that's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about, baby cakes. Yeah. Baby cakes. Okay. let's have a go at ruthlessness. Because it's mercy upon our souls. And if we messed up, that's okay. We'll be alright. We'll be fine. But that's not a song until later on, so... Let's go. Poseidon, 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 Poseidon. Poseidon. In all my years of living, it isn't very often that I get pissed off. Try to chill with the waves, but damn, you crossed the line. I've been so gracious, and yet you hurt the son of mine. That's right, oh that's right, the Cyclops you made blind is mine. I'm left without a choice, and without a doubt, guess the pack of wolves are swimming with the sharks now. I gotta make you bleed, need to see you drown, but before you do, I need to make you learn how ruthlessness is mercy upon ourselves. Ruthlessness is mercy upon ourselves, ourselves. You are the worst kind of good, 'cause you're not even great. A Greek who reeks of false righteousness, that's what I hate. 'Cause you fight to save lives, but won't kill and don't get the job done. I mean, you totally could have avoided all this had you just killed my son. But no. You are far too nice, mercy has a price. It's the final crack, we're bound to break the ice now. You reveal your name, and you let him live. Unlike you, I've got no mercy left to give, 'cause ruthlessness is mercy upon ourselves. Ruthlessness is mercy upon ourselves, ourselves. And now it's finally time to say goodbye. Today you die, unless of course you apologize for my son's pain and all his cries. Decided we meant no harm, we only meant to disarm him. We took no pleasure in his pain, we only wanted to escape. The line between naivety and hopefulness is almost invisible, so close your heart. The world is dark and ruthlessness is die. Ruthlessness is mercy upon us. Ruthlessness is mercy upon us. What have you done? 43 left under your command. I am your darkest moment, the monster that always draws near. Any last words? All I gotta do is open this bag. I have never sung this song before. I don't know how a lot of it goes. So I've absolutely messed some parts up there. But you know what? That's okay. I tried singing what I remember. Remember me. You know what? That's alright. We fudged. Oh god, oh goodness heavens, no. Cease this ruckus. Yeah, you know what, that's okay. It's okay that we messed up some little bits and bobs. Because that's what this is all about, practicing it, and see if we can do it without ever knowing the songs. It's awesome, don't you know? Yeah. What am I gonna say? Okay, do we want to carry on, or do we want to leave it there for today? Because my throat's giving. You know what? Let's leave it there, because it's like 20 to 10 over here now, and I think it'd be best to not be too loud, lest my thin house walls get the fucking police called on me for a noise disturbance. Unlikely to happen, but you never know. If there's yeah, best rest, yeah. Apologies if that's soaked face. I tried my best. But yeah, no, I don't think I've ever sung that song before. I can't remember some of it, like, I'm trying to wait, hang on, is that how it goes? I got some parts wrong. That's okay. No, it's actually good compared to mine. Okay, that's good. I used to be professionally trained to sing, and I just kind of lost it as time's gone on, because I've not kept up with the training, you see. So now I'm just like, yeah, I've not kept up with the training at all, but that's okay. Anyway, we're going to do a little raidy raid, because I never get to do raids, or rather, I never choose to do raids, because I don't know. No one I watch is ever on. I met a new streamer recently called Miss Adrestia VT. We're going to give them a little raid. They're doing some art and drawing, and they're drawing a very pretty man. I don't know who the man is. They are, VT. But yeah, we're going to send them on over. So yeah, thank you for coming. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day, or rest of your evening, or rest of your afternoon, folks. And yeah, what was I going to say? Next week, I don't know if I'm streaming next week, or what I'm streaming next week, if at all. I have to think about it. I don't know, I didn't think I'd get this far. Anyway, now thank you for coming by, Fizz. Thank you for coming by, very kind of you. We're going to leave it there for today. Have a wonderful rest of your day, or rest of your evening, or rest of your afternoon, folks. Thank you for coming by and listening. I hope it's not been too irksome for you. Hope you enjoyed it, even. The Phantom of the Opera has arrived. Wait, what is that? Tomb Raid? Okay, we're going to leave it there. Thank you so much for coming. Have a wonderful day, evening, afternoon, wherever you are. Keep well, stay safe, lots of good food, and we'll see you in a bit. Bye-bye, bye, bye.